What is good, everybody? Welcome back to Real Fan Sports. Hope you all having a beautiful day. We are getting ready to go live for a hopefully a good game, man. Lakers returning to Dallas. Luka Doncic's first game in Dallas since being traded back on February 1st. I think it's the second game again. Won that matchup. I'm going to go pull that up in just a second, but we're hoping to see a little revenge game. I'm actually interested. I'm assuming they're going to show the crowd reaction whenever Luka comes to the court. I feel like they're going to cheer him like crazy. Like, I feel like they're going to go bonkers, probably louder for them than anybody else, even for the Mavs. And we'll probably get a nice loud boo for the Mavs GM if he's anywhere in attendance. If he knows what's best for him, he's probably at home. Probably should be at home, But welcome, everybody. Hope everybody's doing good. I see Cheesehead in the building. Came in first. What up, Cheesehead? Zach's left nut. First one to join. Let's go. Nah, mate, I'm first. Hee hee. Also stupid. What up, man? What up, Daniel? Normal guy. What up? What up? What up? How y'all doing? All right, let's go look at what the stat sheet looked like for the last time that they faced off against the Lakers. Let's go see what that game looked like. I know they had a game in LA not too long ago. Okay, here we go. All right, so this was the last matchup. This is against the Lakers. So they lost by 8 points, 107-99. Let's look at the box sheet. Let's see. What did Luka do that game? Did he have a good day? Was AD healthy this day too? I don't think he was. He wasn't. So no AD. They were able, to at least play a competitive game, only losing by 8. What did Luka do? Let's go look and see. What did Luka do? Luka, he had just a solid 19 points, but with a triple double, 12 assists, 15 rebounds. Okay. Couple blocks, some steals. Yeah. Okay. All right. Well, we're going to see what today's game's going to do for us, man. How's everybody doing? What do y'all think about the game? Are y'all feel like Lakers are going to take it on? Do we have any bets going? I low-key thought about doing one. I think I do have some money left over in my DraftKings. I think I have a little bit of money left in my DraftKings. I feel like I might actually be able to manage that. Should I try? I don't know if I should try or not. Let's see. Also, if anyone could go and do me a favor, so we are trying out something. We are trying out something new right now. We're trying to go live on this other platform called Assist, assist.live. If anybody could go and click on that link and jump over there and let me know what it looks like. Let me know if it looks clean or not. Because on my end, it's looking like it's really, really blurry and just lagging all over the place. But I don't know if that's true or not. Because every other stream I've seen on there looks pretty good. I don't know why would be bad, but you never know, I guess. But it's a pretty cool app over there on Assist. They do you can get synced up, so whenever you go join a live stream, you type in what time you're at in the game and it syncs you up. That way you're not seeing anything early or you're not seeing anything late. It does all that stuff for you. That way you can enjoy the game at the same time. So things aren't spoiled for us and things aren't spoiled for you. It's a great thing. But yeah, we're definitely hoping for a better game than last night. Last night game was atrocious between the Warriors and the Suns. That game was basically over in the damn near the first quarter. And then we tried to catch the tail end of the San Antonio game, and yeah, it started third quarter. It was all over, and it was Clippers all the way. So we're hoping to have at least a decently competitive game today between the Lakers and the Cavs. I currently have a lot of beef with the Mavs. I currently have a lot of beef with the Mavericks right now, and it mainly stems because I owe 40 a jersey, because after 3 years, finally, the Mavs were able to win the series between them and the Pelicans. So now I owe 40 a jersey, and I will be getting you that jersey, 40. Don't you worry. It just probably won't be until might not be till late May, maybe early June, something like that. But I will get it for you. Don't you worry. So I see it looks like Dallas, if Dallas wins tonight, they lock in a play-in spot. So that's pretty good. Or with what did they say? A Suns loss tonight locks it up as well. Okay. So a Suns loss or a Mavs win will lock in a play-in spot. With AD on the court, they have won 5. They have a 5-2 record, so 5 out of the 7 games. Pretty good, pretty good. Not too bad. I'm not going to complain. I'm not going to complain. What up, Non? Are you here? Can y'all hear Non? I can't hear him. I don't know if his mic's muted or if he's just on here and just handling some stuff first. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Hold up. Wait a minute. All right. All right. 3 minutes to go. 3 minutes to go. About to get ready. Well, it says 3 minutes to go, but we all know how that works. It'll probably still be another 10 minutes, but I want to make sure I got in here early, make sure we're all set up, make sure nothing's looking bad. Let me go ahead and set up a poll for today's game because I haven't got that set up yet unless Not did one. Let me go ahead and check that. Let's go to the live room real quick. Let's go to the live room real quick. Yeah, let's go ahead and add a poll. Let's go ahead and add a poll. Who you got? What up, normal guy? How was y'all's day? Not too bad, man. Not too bad. Got stuck in a little traffic on the way home from work and the AC cut off, but thankfully I wasn't stopped too much. It was definitely hot, though. It definitely was hot. All right. All right. Poll is up. Poll is up. How was your day, normal guy? How we feeling, man? Oh, and I got a phone call from Skylar. Always as soon as I start streaming. Hello, baby. How you doing? I'm streaming. The Mavericks and Lakers game. Sorry, you fell asleep on me last night like a jerk. You were tired. Oh goodness. Oh goodness. You knocked the hell out. That's funny. That's crazy. All right. Oh, you heading home from work? You heading home late, huh? Because normally you get off at 6. I thought I would hear from you earlier. Oh. Sorry, guys. Give me 1 second. Oh, they went to get your toes done. Yeah. Mm-hmm. That's funny. Yeah. Yeah. You would be you'd be fine. I'm sure they're gonna have some leeway in the beginning because people aren't used to it. Okay. Okay then. Well, drive home safe, and I'll talk to you a little later. Okay. Love you. Bye. All right. Sorry about that, guys.
Just let you know I'm here. I'm just finishing some soup.
Okay. Well, eat you some soup, man. Oh, there we go. There's the Doncic jerseys. Doncic forever. Luka. All Dallas fans are cheering. I knew they were gonna be cheering for Luka. They still got the Luka signs inside the arena. That's crazy. That's crazy work. What up, Get Will? So let's go. Also, watching later Bulls Heat for the 9th spot. How does it work if regular season series is a split? I forget the order it goes. Let me see. I can tell you. How does regular season tiebreakers work? It's like goes through a thing. I thought it's like head-to-head matchups. Then it's like conference wins or division wins, something like that. Here, I got it. Give me a second. All right. So, a bit of a two-way tie. The team that won the season series gets higher seed. If they split the season series, and one of the teams won is the division winner gets the higher seed. After that, it goes to if that doesn't resolve the tie, then tiebreakers are in order: division record, conference record, record against top 10 in the conference, record against top 10 teams in both conferences, point differential. So there you go. So I don't know what the situation is over there. So it's going to go head-to-head record. Then it'll go to divisional winner or most divisional wins. Then it'll go to conference wins. If that's still tied, then it goes to the top 10. Yeah. All that fun stuff. All that fun stuff. I got Lakers by 10 plus. Lakers by 10 plus. Okay. It's so crazy, like looking at this, and I still get everybody disgruntlement about LeBron and stuff like that, but my man is 40 years old, got the most average points for the Lakers team at 24.5, got the most rebounds at 7.9, has the most assists at 8.3. Little ridiculous. That's fun. Anyways, Lakers by 20. There you go. You got Lakers by 20. Do I have money on my DraftKings? I don't think I do. Let me check, though. Let me check. If I got some money on my DraftKings, I'll go ahead. I'll do a little parlay, run a parlay up real quick. I'm not adding money, but if I got money, we'll spend it. If I got money, we'll spend it. Even if it's $1. Like, if it's $1, we're going to do something like crazy. Like, we're going to try to predict the score and everything. All right, let's see. I haven't logged in so long. It actually got rid of my everything. I gotta verify. Oh my god.
Yeah, the 2 factor.
Oh my god. Oh my god. Do I have any money? I am broke. No money, no bet. Not today. I was really hoping I was gonna have $1. Is that what? Since when did when the plugs start getting Prize Pick commercials? Since when did that happen?
They're playing a doctor.
Yeah.
I just saw that yesterday.
What's his name? Is Big X the plug? His music actually isn't that bad.
I didn't know who it was. I was like, who are these two guys? I assume they're rappers.
Yeah, I think it's Big X the plug. I think it's his name. He's pretty good. He for one of the guys on Scott's Brothers baseball team is walk up song is one of his songs, like the realest, the strongest.
Oh, okay. I've heard that before.
Yeah, he's got like that real deep voice.
Yeah.
Some people are just blessed with a voice that just works for rap. He's definitely one of them. Like, even if he could put out like the most shit song ever, but his voice just fits the rap world, and it would still bang.
That's funny.
Speaking of rappers, Non and chat, do we believe that what's his name? DGK? Is that his name? What's his name? He does Twitch and he also does rap. Is it DGK?
Oh, you mean the YouTuber?
Yeah.
DDK or whatever it is.
DDK, that's what it is. DDK. Do we think that which one is his real voice, that really deep voice, or the higher pitch voice? Which one's the real one? That's what he says, but a lot of people are starting to think that he's trolling about that. That's the actual troll.
I mean, it could be, because if you ever look at his content, you never know what's real.
Yeah, you never do.
But I wouldn't be surprised.
Me either. Said, I'll be around. I'm hooked right now playing Civ 6. I don't even know what Civ 6 is, but I do you think, man? No worries.
Oh, Civ 6.
Normal guy said almost NFL draft time. I know, just 15 days away. 15 days away from day one. Very exciting stuff. All right. They're announcing players. I really want to listen in to see how loud they announce Luka when Luka comes onto the court. Oh, they didn't even show it on TV. The Lakers are already on their bench. Civilization, it's like Age of Empires. I gotcha. Oh, no, they are. Here we go. Jackson Hayes. Let's see. It's about to get loud in here. Oh, they're going to do a tribute. Oh, sick. Good on them.
They said they're going to do it.
Good on him. Still still weird. Hayes played for the Pels, probably where he peaked. Hayes just didn't have the work ethic, man. He's gifted with a really good team. Right now. Yeah. He's been playing pretty well.
Especially with AD going.
Yeah.
You should be playing a lot better because now you are the center, basically.
Mm-hmm. And you got two excellent lob passers and stuff like that, and LeBron and Luka. And Vincent at that.
Mm-hmm.
Damn, bro, Luka's actually tearing up. I didn't think he would.
As much as he enjoys playing the game, he don't want to be in LA, bro. He wants to be in Dallas.
Yeah.
But the business of the game, he can't come out and just say it. I don't want to go here.
Yeah.
Because Dallas is his home.
I mean, it's a big step. I mean, coming from out of country and everything like that, being welcomed the way he was. Yeah, it's got to be emotional, man. It's actually, you go from one country to another, all the adaptations that comes with, the cultural shock and how all that stuff works. That this team and this organization is, helped him get through that. Oh yeah, he's red-eyed and everything, man.
Yeah.
Bro, I went way home and I need gas and everywhere is so sketchy. Well, Scott, just get gas tomorrow morning then. What up, Imran? Why is some NBA teams using coaches like Pakistan crutches? What do you mean? What do you mean using coaches like Pakistan crutches? What do you mean?
Are they talking about, are they referring to all these coaches that's been getting fired lately that probably shouldn't be getting fired?
Oh, maybe. It's a good question, to be honest. Luka Doncic.
Dirk in the building.
Hey, look at Dirk. All right. Well, team, I think they still got to announce the Dallas team, right? Or were they going to do Lakers last just to do that first?
I don't know, because I didn't hear them say anything about the Dallas team yet.
Either.
So they go to commercial. Doing it on a commercial, probably.
Yeah, maybe so. Who wins the battle for the tank, Sixers or Wizards? I don't fucking know. It's crazy to fall off of the Sixers, man. You know what? And honestly, I'm here for it. I'm here for it.
Sixers just need to get rid of what's the name? He's the worst. He got the MVP and stopped playing. And just quit.
Imran said that's the reason I asked, because so many coaches are getting fired. Yeah, I don't quite understand it, man. I think the Malone firing is probably the worst thing I've ever seen. Still in playoffs, everybody in the West is on the edge of being in the play-in or not being in the play-in. It's a really difficult conference, so I don't understand why he got fired. Some people are saying that players are sick of him, possibly Jokic is sick of him. Some people are saying that he hasn't been able to develop the new players. Well, I mean, that's what happens whenever you decide to sign like 3 players to max contracts. win a championship and then think that all those key pieces are just going to stay there with you. Like, no, you got to be able to pay those guys. So that's on your front office for not setting him up right. And then a couple days ago, after a loss, he came into the post-game media and criticized his players, saying that they aren't taking things seriously like they should. They're not doing this. They're not doing that. And they
lost to the Trailblazers. That's why.
And you know what? And people spun it like it was his fault, like he was in the wrong. And I'm like, since when does keeping millionaire basketball players accountable for watching film, practicing hard, and playing hard not warrant some type of criticism from the coach or keep them accountable? It's the reason why we're so soft. It's the reason why we're a soft ass generation.
Man, your team lost to a basketball team that's been eliminated since February. And, and they were in the finals 2 years prior, or not 2 years, but a few years prior.
2 years removed.
They're in the playoffs the last several years, and you lose to the damn Portland Trailblazers, and you're on a push to try to get that top six. Stay in the top six.
Should be pissed off. If my coach not pissed off yelling, then I'm pissed off as a fan. And they looked at it as, oh, well, they criticized him for doing that. And then they fired him. Like literally the next day after that happened, they fired him. And I was like, come on, guys, let's make it make sense, please. Just a little bit. Let's just make it sense a little bit.
They should have never gave Michael Porter Jr. that max contract.
No,
they should never got rid of Brown. They should have Russell Westbrook, yes, he's been cool in certain situations, but the last couple of games of the season that they played, he's the primary reason that they lost him was singular him doing his own actions. Him playing selfishly is the reason why they've been losing. And they blame the coach. What's the coach?
And unfortunately, you're having a really bad fall off year for the number 2 guy. I don't know why I'm forgetting his Murray. Murray's having a bad fall off year this year. He's having a bad season. I mean, shit like that happens every now and then.
Mm-hmm.
And then to fire your coach,
I don't know what his injury is.
He's the most winningest head coach in their franchise history. You know what I mean? Like it's just weird to me. It's definitely weird to me. Look, if he wants to come coach the Pelicans and get our players, hold our players accountable, come on, brother. Come on, bring Malone to New Orleans. I'd love it.
He's a good coach.
He is.
And then Memphis firing their coach. I did not know. I think it's either Memphis or Denver's coach. I did not know that they replaced his entire team of coaching assistants the year before. So everybody that's assistant now is team picked, not his picks.
Yep.
So he was the last one. Then when they fired him, it was like, well, he probably just knew the writing was coming. He just didn't know when, because you weren't man enough to be honest with him. So you fire everybody that he was comfortable with.
Right.
And I guess they were mad because of the way he was coaching. He wasn't, how the Warriors, they do a lot of movement, right? They don't do that in Memphis for some reason. And I guess the players are upset that not put themselves in successful positions. But at the same time, it's like, just talk to him. Obviously there's no communication happening.
Yep. Well, I mean, if they want to go back into the gutter of the NBA, then go right ahead. I'll tell you what, Luka's what's his name? Not Luka, but Jokic is already doesn't give a shit about basketball. You think he's gonna play while they're getting their asses kicked? No. Might as well check him out.
If they continue to go down,
tip us up and won by LeBron, and LeBron's gonna miss the opening layup. Oh man.
If
he got fouled though.
If Denver continues going south, can we see Jokic going somewhere else?
Yeah, for sure. Absolutely. Absolutely. I just don't want to see him go to a big team. Like he needs to go to another smaller team. I feel like he'd fit better there. Like he doesn't like all that media and stuff like that. So I can't see him going to a super big market team. As far as where he would go, I mean, I have no idea, but I don't see him going to a big market team.
After getting some MVPs, a small team, they'd have to mortgage their entire team to do that.
Right.
That's the only problem with that one. But I get what you're saying, though. Keep the balance of power. I get that.
All right. I think I have the clock synced now for the assist. What up, Derpy? How you doing, my brother? Said my glorious king. What up, Derp? How you doing, man? Malone Fire reminds me of when Tottenham Spurs fired Jose Mourinho a week before their League Cup finals. Spurs Cups. Wow, really? That's crazy.
Before league is crazy. Before the cup,
that is crazy.
It's crazy.
Scott said, "Won't make it home." Well, then go somewhere safe. I don't know what to tell you, baby. I don't know that area. All right. All right. 2-0 is your score. Let's go ahead and yeah, I guess we can just leave it up like this. You want to call Mavs or you want to call Lakers now?
It don't matter.
I'll get Lakers in. Luka drives inside, behind the back, tries to get into Hayes, turned over.
Oh shit! Like, where are you at?
Eric, Lively with the jam. Am I behind you or ahead of you? I just saw a Lively slam.
Let me know when Luka comes up to the left side.
Okay, just press go to live because apparently I was not on live either, so I can get synced better.
Okay, just tell me what you see right now.
I'm seeing AD just pass it down low to Washington. Washington gets double teamed.
Double team.
Yep.
Try to pass it out.
Yep, we're good. We're good now. Yep. All right, LeBron up to Luka. Luka bringing it down, guarded by Najee Marshall, crosses over, works behind the screen. They're all over him right now, really double team. They don't want to get Luka hot because they know that this this stadium will go against them real quick. Luka back out to LeBron. LeBron, with just 6 seconds to go, goes inside, loses the dribble, kicks out to Hachimura. Hachimura to Reeves, got to chuck it up, puts up a crazy 3. It's going to be shot clock.
Good defense by the Dallas Mavericks on that one.
And actually, let me.
AD to inbound, 9:57 to go. Najee Marshall is going to bring the ball down.
Okay.
Guided by Reeves, goes drive into the paint. Nice off the glass.
Yeah, good move. The knife. Najee, the knife Marshall. What up, Smithy? How we doing, man? Said don't flash the Laker girls. Babe, your mic is cutting in and out. Is it doing it again bad? I had to turn it down the other day, and I'm betting I'm going to have to turn it up again.
Marshall with the rebound. Fast break against Reeves. Pass to the corner to Klay Thompson. Klay Thompson 3. It's good.
Woo, the triple. They're moving quick early. Luka gets it. Running floater. Too strong. Jackson gets the offensive board. One of the foul. Won't get it.
Washington. Pass AD. AD swings it up high. Off the glass. No good. Rebound Lakers.
Lakers off on the move. He's Hachi. Hachi goes inside. Reverse layup. Blows it.
Klay Thompson.
Somebody needs to slow this game down.
Long 3. No good.
They got to slow it down. Play? LeBron now guarded up top by Lively. Trying to drive inside. ISO ball. Misses the layup. Hayes offensive rebound. Will be fouled by Najee Marshall. A lot of sloppy basketball to start this game off.
Very, very true. Very true.
Gabriel said, putting aside the occasion, which is hard because it's Luka's turn, must-win game for the Mavs. It's a must-win game or the Suns lose, which the way the Suns looked last night, I don't know who they're playing tonight or tomorrow. They played OKC tonight. They're not beating OKC.
Looked horrible last night.
Yeah, they're not beating OKC. Mavs should get clinched regardless because they either need to win or need the Suns to lose, and I think the Suns lose today.
Yeah.
Was that Luka's son that was on the sidelines? I didn't think
he
had
a
kid.
He resembled him. Of course,
he looks a lot like yeah. He looked a lot like Arch Manning. Did he miss one of the free throws?
Yes. Mavericks.
I bet that actually was Arch Manning because they're in Dallas. I don't know how far UT's from there.
It's just like I
don't think it's that far, right?
No, it's like 2.5 hours.
Nice 3 for Washington. Dashed it in. Reeves bring it down. And finally, someone's going to slow it down for the Lakers. Feed out to Luka Doncic, guarded high by Washington. Now over to LeBron. LeBron swings, gets it back from Hayes. Great defense so far by the Mavs. They're moving really well off screens. LeBron now goes baseline, gets the handoff to AD. AD gets a hand in. It's going to be a foul on Lively. I think he hit him in the head.
That's when they checked the replay because did Lively's hand go through the net?
Might have.
10-5. Mavs with the lead.
Oh, that's what it was. They called going up through the rim, so they did call that. I thought they were calling a foul. I thought it should have been a and one. I think it definitely was contact. It's definitely contact.
Dinwiddie, guarded by LeBron, swings to AD, who's guarded by Luka. Swings out to Washington, back to
Good.
AD.
Oh, almost stolen.
Yeah, almost stolen. Let's see. Of course it has. Dinwiddie's inbound. Gets to Klay Thompson. Klay to Lively. Lively with the little hook shot.
Yeah, yeah. Reeves, good drive inside. Just simple hesitation. Goes straight in. Scoop layup. Keeps that left arm to keep the defender away. Good bucket.
Klay Thompson. Guard LeBron gets it down bottom to Washington. Washington. Baseline. Gets it to Lively. Who gets it knocked out of his hands.
Great defense by Luka Doncic there. Just all over. Active hands. Goes straight into the cup. He's not going to blow a layup. 11-12.
Long
Big
pass.
pass. And hey, that's why you got AD, baby. Luka bring it down, works around the screen set. Now guarded by Lively, working his way to the baseline, kicks it out up top, back in. Now the step back three from the corner, gets that one to drop. Luka for three, tying it up 14-all.
Tie game. Return. Dinwiddie for three.
Hey, okay, all right, cash him in, baby. What's good, Yuri? How we doing, man? Welcome to the channel. Luka straight inside, kicks out again. Hachimura wide open. It's raining threes. Hallelujah. Back to back triples.
They're not paying attention at all. Dinwiddie.
No.
Gets to Klay. Klay
Oh.
Gets to Washington. Washington going to drive to Lively. Lively high off the backboard.
That's great selfless basketball right there. I really thought Washington should have went up with that. I didn't realize how open Lively was there. Great vision of the court. Luka to bring it down, guarded by Lively. He's been liking this switch so far today. He's going to blow right past him, draws the foul on Lively, and those cheap fouls that I think need to be removed from the game, but nevertheless, he'll shoot two from the line.
Very true. We both hate them calls.
But for a game that started off sloppy, they are starting to warm up now. I feel like the emotions were a little high at the beginning of the game. Now it's all basketball. And we're starting to see some much better play on the court.
Yeah.
You know what I wonder? Obviously, they couldn't do it. You know what I wonder if would also make the NBA a little bit more smooth nowadays is if they lengthened the court a little bit. Because it's 22 yards across? Like if they made it like, I don't know, maybe 5 more feet, 6 more feet, something like that. And then just push the 3-point line like another foot or two back.
They're not losing that. They're not losing that.
They would never do that. They would never do that.
You would lose.
But I feel like that would make it more enjoyable because you'd start seeing more passes. You start seeing more ball movement because it'd be a little more open space. And since it's still narrow, it's not like they're going to be able to get wider. It's just going to kind of, cause for longer threes. It's not going to be so easy to get from one side of the court to the next. So you'll see more full court presses.
I doubt you'll see more full court presses. That's just because the game's not played like that no more. People only full court presses when they desperate towards the end of the game.
Yeah, very true. In the whisper of the trees.
But to expand the court on the sides, that's losing too much valuable money. I definitely don't think every team could afford to do it.
No, I don't. No, I definitely don't think that.
Yeah.
I don't think he's sent to in the group. At some point, I think the game might be over by then, or it might hopefully it's during halftime. I might have to hop out to go figure out what Dolphin them need me to help them with, because they're wanting to do a test run or some shit. I don't really know what for in preparation for tomorrow.
Oh, okay.
I don't know if Dolph's getting off early or if it's going to be like 9. If it's 9, then I might not even have to worry about it. Let's do it after.
I mean, I told him just get off early.
Well, I meant tonight. Yeah, tomorrow he needs to get off early. He needs to be home by 7:30 at the latest. That way he has 30 minutes to get set up, make sure everybody is good to go. That way, right once he gets in there, they can start.
I'll probably say he needs to get home at 7, because walking through the gauntlet for the family and people mess with him and talking to him, you need to get home at 7. Because somebody's going to talk to you and stop you. Your wife's going to ask you a question. You have to walk inside.
We all know how that works.
Yeah, you want to go off at 7.
What the hell is that?
That family cushion.
Matcha? Lavender matcha?
That's what I was asking about, the matcha, yeah.
Oh, that's what you're asking about?
Yeah. It's in a lot of teas and those bubble.
What is matcha?
Stuff. I don't know what it is.
Let me look it up. Matcha is a vibrant green powder form of green tea made from finely grounded Camellia sinensis leaves, grown and processed specifically for its unique flavor and health benefits. It has a slightly bitter vegetable flavor, some caffeine content. Okay. The more you know. Luka at the line, knocks down the first. Don't forget, guys, vote in the poll. Also, don't forget to hit that like button, hit that subscribe button if you're new to the channel. Welcome, guys. We're getting ready for the NBA playoffs and the NHL playoffs as that, which is starting up in, I think, like 11 days. So not too, or maybe less than that. So not too long from now, we'll have the playoffs tipping off.
Dinwiddie
both
looks to get down to AD. AD looking to back down. Defender.
Got to take advantage.
Jumper. Rebound, Washington. Washington with the horrible putback.
Oh, goodness. See, but I don't like AD pulling from that far out, man. Get a couple more feet, draw the double or even the triple team, and then either kick out or go over to the top and draw a foul. Luka, step back three over AD. Oh, my God. Luka on fire. Luka now with 11 points, 4 for 6 from the field.
Swing.
Great basketball.
Nice
yeah.
Tie game still.
Yeah. Euro from the baseline, man. 21 all. Reeves swings out back to Luka. Luka is the hot hand. He's going to get the switch to Martin. Drives inside on Martin. He's going to kick out late. Finds Reeves. Extra pass to Finney Smith. Out to the corner. Vincent from the corner. Too strong.
Rebound Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's going to bring it down. Slow the pace of the game just a little bit. Quick pass.
Wide open
in the corner. Watch it for three. Can't get it to go. Out of bounds.
That was a nasty one. Caught Davis completely off his feet. Couldn't recover at all. Great step back. Are these like a special jersey for the Lakers? I like how these look with the black in it.
No, they wore those before.
Have they?
Yeah.
Luka gets the ball down low, guarded by Najee. Turnaround jumper, long mid-range shot. Won't go.
Rebound, Christie. Christie going to push it up. Looking for the DHO. Going to pass it down to AD. He's going to get fouled by Luka.
Yeah, definitely a foul. He's like, yes, that was me. That was me. I did it. All right, 3.5 minutes. Okay.
Christie with the miss. Rebound, Luka.
And Luka to bring it down. Works off the high screen. Thought he's going to attack the double. Picks up his dribble, kicks out. Finney Smith in the corner. Finney now working around the screen. He's going to get the switch. Luka now guarded by Najee. Shoots over Najee Marshall. Nothing but net. Luka Doncic is hot from three at the moment.
Najee guarded by Luka. Drive to the paint. Stuck. Gets it back out.
Oh,
Martin.
Push off right there. Got away with.
Between his legs. Drives to the paint. Passes it back out. Marshall for three.
Najee.
That's the buzzer.
Najee.
Tie game.
All right. Good pass inside in the defense. Daniel Gafford back to back blocks. Gafford goes up high, rejects him, recovers, and swats him away again. Gafford feeling it, baby. Let's go.
Great defense. Great defense.
Boom, boom, boom. I want to see what. I'm trying to see how this automatic clipping works. I thought it did it automatically, but I think you actually have to press the clip the last 45 seconds button.
What are you talking about?
For over on the assist live.
Oh.
Audi. This is one Audi I keep seeing on the road. I don't know where they stay. That has to be like somewhere between where I drive because I see them at least once a week, and it's such a beautiful car.
Mm-hmm. It's a scam.
So, such a dad commercial. I love how like none of these lawns actually look that good either. Like they all look average at best. They're cut patchy. They like it don't look like a good lawn, man. It's unlevel. I love that one guy on I think he does I think he probably does TikTok too, but I always see him on YouTube shorts. And he like he experiments with all kind of different things with his lawns. And he has like the patch of lawn that's like half his neighbors, and like he'll experiment with it. Yeah. And people like always come in and be like, if I was your neighbor, I would do this to you because you're messing up my lawn. And he's like, you don't think my neighbor knows I'm doing this? My neighbor does not care. Like,
yeah. Especially with the piece of yard he's doing, his neighbor can see it from the damn window. Like,
right.
He obviously knows. Most likely because y'all are clicking on his videos, he's getting paid. So he's probably even paying the dude for that part of the
You're probably right.
He's probably paying for it.
You're probably right.
Or at least he's giving him money for like to manicure it, you know what I'm saying?
Right. Should I be like, get your money? You want to take over the whole lawn? Like go for it, man. I don't care. Yeah. Get your money. You can make my grass from green to black grass if you want. I don't care. What up, Christian? How we doing, brother? Christian, you gonna be up for the CSK KKR game Friday? Or well, Saturday for y'all? Quick three right off the break. No good. Luka with the rebound. 2-on-3. Good recovery. He's just going to step back and chuck one up. A little bit of a heat check for Luka.
Christie. Hands off to Whitty. Whitty back to Christie. Christie going to back down, step back. A little quick Euro step.
Great defense. Just doing a little too much. Just doing a little too much.
Yeah, I still think they could have actually called a foul there too, though, because of the contact.
Possibly. Hayes hands off to Luka. Luka swings out to the corner. Vincent off the off-ball screen. Can't get his drop.
Dinwiddie with the rebound. Looking to bring it down. A quick fast break. Slowed it down. Little scoop layup. Foul call.
I'll be up. Big bet. Normal guy said in soccer today, Barcelona destroyed Dortmund 4-0 in their Champions League matchup. Damn, 4-0. Wow.
That's kind of bad.
It's a good old-fashioned ass whooping right there.
Yeah. Should I put a video tonight or put it to tomorrow or Friday?
Wait, what you said?
I said, should I put the video to tonight or put it to tomorrow night to spread out a little bit more?
You can do it. You can do it tomorrow night.
We still got one more.
Yeah. You can do that one till tomorrow night, and the last one you can either set for like either Saturday or Sunday, or even Monday if you wanted to.
Yeah.
No one cares. PSG will win. Are they that good, or are you just that confident, Goodwill? James going to go to the line now. Are you doing Supercoach on Discord later? Yes, I will be adjusting Supercoach probably like a couple hours after this game. So like 3 hours from now, probably. But I'm going to be real quick with it because I'm going to go live for the Masters tomorrow. So I want to try to be up. I think the coverage starts at like 9 a.m. So I want to try and start, maybe not at 9, but at least at 10.
Dinwiddie swings at Christie. Christie gets the screen. Long three over Reeves, no good. Mind with the rebound.
I didn't know Christie likes every shot.
Quick pass, cross court. Ends up in Najee Marshall's hand. Marshall drives to the paint. Throws one up and it goes in.
Could have been a foul.
Could have been. Definitely could have been there.
Uncle Jerry. What up, Unc? How we doing, brother?
What up, Jerry?
Reeves loses control, just chucks it away. Najee 1-on-1 with LeBron. LeBron fouls him. Najee complaining about someone else initiating contact is hilarious. He did initiate the contact, but that's what LeBron does every single time. They're never going to call it. They don't call it for you.
Changed that rule when you came into the league, so you cannot get called fouls. And you're complaining? Shut up. Shut that up. Marshall makes
Najee base first. Yep. Najee right now with 8 points, leading all scores to the Dallas Mavericks. 3-5, 1-2 from the line. I'm assuming that means he's missing this one because this is a little bit ahead of us.
Yeah. Nope.
Oh, no, he made it. All right. Oh, never mind. 2-2 from the line. 1-2 from 3. I read the wrong thing. My bad. My B. Go Cam Smith. Yeah, I watched some Cam Smith yesterday watching this YouTube video. Seems like a cool dude. Lazy pass for LeBron. Dolan.
Another turnover. Marshall drives, passes out. Martin gets it to swings back to Marshall.
Oh.
Marshall got him on skates. Gets the shot up. Could have been a foul call, but no call in the first.
Nadi dribble like reminds me of a football player playing basketball so much.
It kind of, yeah, I can see that. I can kind of see that.
Football as well. Yeah, everything's been good, man. Just chilling. So I don't know if you guys know this game, but try to check out Grids. There's NBA, NFL, etc. It's a game. It's a game called Grids.
Grids?
No, yeah, definitely never heard of that before. Caliente canitas. The canitas were good. And making it spicy, that's dangerous.
Did Skylar get gas?
I'm assuming so.
40 still at work. He just texted me. He said, "Nico, you idiot." Yeah. But you notice when they showed him, he wasn't in his seat like he normally is. He's in the hallway.
He's hiding out. He's ducked.
He was in the hallway. Yeah, he's not standing out there like everybody else.
He knows better. And what an idiot he is, man.
As much as people try to explain why they moved him, you could have easily got him. You could have got him a trainer. If you really were that concerned, you can get him a trainer. If you're really that concerned, you could have sat down and talked to him. He's a grown ass man.
Until he doesn't consistently lead y'all's team in every statistical category, then you can complain.
Yeah, facts.
That's where I'm at. Pretty much it's like Grids where you need to guess which player it is, but not just any player because you win by guessing a player that people are less likely to put as an answer. Is it like it's like an online game, kind of like your Wordle type shit?
I was about to say it's like a online board game.
Called ImmaculateGrid.com. Is that what it's called? Immaculate Grid. Also the crossover grid. I see there's like a whole bunch of different ones. Okay, yeah, I've seen this before. We thought about adding something like this when we were doing the This Week in Sports podcast and stuff like that, but we hadn't brought that back yet. Yeah. I've seen it before. Yeah.
Peter's hysterical.
Yeah, I'll do one for men's basketball right now. Okay. All right. So Hall of Fame. Played for the Rockets. Or so it's an individual player on all of them. And so you just got to name somebody that played for both of these teams. Okay. I mean, Rockets Hall of Fame is my memory is so bad. Like I literally can picture the guy's face but can't think of the person's name.
What are you trying to do?
A Rocket player that's in the Hall of Fame. I know the name I'm thinking of, but and I just can't put a I see the face, but I can't say the name.
I mean, what was it? Hakeem?
Keem. That's who I was. Yeah, Olajuwon. Okay. Yeah. So it's like your goal. Is your goal to have a lower percentage or a higher percentage, or it doesn't matter? You just want to get it correct.
But I get what you're saying. That's why I really don't do a lot of games like this because my mind I can see the player, but I just can't get the fucking name because I just don't. It just my brain will be working that way fast enough.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Let me pull the game back up. Gafford's line. Shooting 2.
Oh, so you're trying to get a low percentage? Trying to show your b-ball knowledge?
32-26.
Interesting.
Mavs to leave.
Ooh, LeBron almost slipped there. Gets it back. Guarded by Najee. Puts him up in the post. Going to back him down a bit. Trying to draw the double. Won't come. Go ahead. Put up the hook. Nothing there. Misses. Offensive rebound. Feeds back into LeBron. Easy left-handed finish. Is that correct, but the least answered?
Let me hear your hands clap. Swings to Marshall. Klay Thompson. They're trying to get the ball to Klay Thompson in the corner, but coverage is swinging that way. Reach in foul. Against Hachimura. Hachimura, I don't know why he doesn't play as well as he should. He's really good.
Mm-hmm.
His potential is very high, but his skill just don't show it. I don't know why at times.
I don't know either. I agree. That first his rookie year, he looked like he had like all the potential in the world, and it just kind of fell off.
That potential, that rookie year, I was like, oh shit, he's gonna be a problem.
yeah.
And then he just kind of fell off. Klay Thompson to Gafford.
Great speed.
Gafford blows the layup.
Take your time and get the finish, Gafford.
Yeah, turn around and just dunk it. You got to foot for a reason.
Finney fakes it, hands off, Vanderbilt. Great ball movement by the Lakers. 2-point game, 32-30. Kobe White nearly murdered Alec Burks. He didn't give him a landing spot. Oh, shit.
Oh, wow.
That's always scary.
Didn't somebody
good swing inside to Najee? No foul. Should have been.
A lot of contact.
Yeah. Dallas up by 4.
Didn't a player get taken off on a stretcher yesterday for basketball?
Possibly.
Yeah, he failed. He wasn't moving. Oh yeah, Jalen Wills. That's what it was. Jalen Wills. Yeah, he was stretchered off the court after a scary fall onto his head after a dunk versus the Hornets yesterday.
Jesus.
Yeah.
I broke his leg, you said? Damn.
Washington.
PJ. Oh, God. A lot of layups.
Tap in by Gafford. That was lucky because LeBron actually had his hand on the ball. He just hit it from LeBron's hands.
Yep. Reeves now guarded up high by Najee. Swings over to LeBron. LeBron works around the Vanderbilt screen. Gets a switch on to Gafford. Bron trying to dissect, decide what he wants to do here. He's going to go ahead, step back, shoot the 3 over the long hands of Gafford. Won't get it to drop. Fighting for the board. Lakers get it back. LeBron can't miss 2. But he does.
Gotta love the push in the back. The referees don't call no more. Vanderbilt.
Easy steal. Reeves. Alley.
Gafford, long pass. To Marshall. Marshall drives. High off the glass.
Come on, Najee. You know, I love the Mavs court, but I cannot stand these jerseys at all.
I wish I had a little. Just give me something, some kind of pop-up color, a little bit. You know what I'm saying?
Something. Yeah, something that sticks out.
Yeah. Hachimura for 3.
Hachimura. No good.
Gafford with the rebound. Then with it cross court to Marshall. Guarded by Reeves. Goes up high to Gafford.
Wow.
And like a receiver catching it between two defensive backs right there.
Mossed his ass, man. Reeves loses the dribble for a second, gets it back, works around the screen, drives inside, hands off. It's going to be the Finney? Yeah, Finney Smith's going to get the reverse layup.
Washington brings it down for the Mavs.
See, Lively and Christie looking to get back into the game for the Mavericks.
Long 3.
Way short. Good. Bad pass for Reeves. It's going to go out of bounds off Najee.
Najee Marshall looking like a safety out there.
And Luka should be coming in for LeBron here, if I had to guess. LeBron's played the whole quarter. He played the whole first, didn't he?
He played both of them, yeah. I think he was out for maybe like 3 minutes.
You saw the windmill dunk LeBron had the other day?
No, I did not. I didn't.
It wasn't like crazy, but still insane. 4 years old, windmill dunking over somebody. And like through contact as well. Luka comes back in, immediate impact. LeBron's still in, huh? Wow. Surprised he's still in there. Who did he replace? He came in for Vanderbilt.
Oh, yeah.
Now AD looking to check back in.
Clay, spot up 3, heat check. No good.
Good fight for the rebound for Lively. Luka will end up with it, bring it up court. Najee playing some valuable minutes, both defense and offense side the ball right now. Lou gets the switch on the Lively, drives left side, goes right around the off-ball screen. That's beautiful basketball. Great play design by the Lakers. I'll tell you what, the one big difference I've seen with the Lakers, with at least a couple of highlights that I've watched recently, they're like set plays. Or I don't even know if you can call them set plays. It's just like plays off live ball. Like their awareness of like when to set off ball screens and stuff like that is so much better than what it has been the last 3 or 4 years. Like that play doesn't happen if it wasn't for Finney Smith being prepared to set that screen there. That's what allows that opening to happen. Then there was another one where it was like 2 off ball screens off of a sideline inbound. And it was just perfect. And I'm like, I haven't seen an NBA team in a while have plays like that. Probably since probably the only team I can think of is all the off-ball screens you set for Curry. And outside of that, you don't see it as much.
No, you really don't. There's a couple teams that do it, but not to the extent that the Warriors do it.
No. And I think that definitely answers a lot of the questions that people have with how Redick was going to be as a coach. I mean, they're looking pretty good now with getting, with the staff or with the personnel that he has.
Yeah, they definitely look good. But it's kind of hard not to look good when you got Luka and LeBron on the same team.
Well, okay. Okay. Let's not talk about the obvious here, Don.
No, that's what we're here for. Talk about the obvious, buddy.
Oh, okay. My bad. I didn't know. What up, Shane? Said, come on, Lakers. Do it for the old boys like LeBron.
You have one Hall of Famer and one future Hall of Famer. So.
Right.
And Reeves, who's averaging like, I think, 20-something points a game now.
Right. Sorry, my bad. Not late, but it was scary because he face planted from a dunk. Oh, okay. That is scary, though.
Yeah. Definitely
scary, regardless of what it is. Anytime you see them stretchers come out, man. Never good.
Yeah. I seen somebody had on YouTube. I cut a short of it, and I saw the end of it because I was just kind of scrolling through, and I was like, "Oh my god!"
Yeah. And I talked about it yesterday a little bit, but man, what about the Detroit Pistons? Man, going from bottom of the league to locked in the playoffs this year.
Yeah,
I had
pretty damn cool.
Go ahead. Yeah, I had Brisky messaged me or messaged us the other day on Instagram. He's like, what the hell? How does this happen? And I'm like, because coaching matters. I love Monty Williams, but obviously his head wasn't in the right place last year, dealing with the passing of his wife. And you brought in a coach that's ready to coach, that's able to put in all his focus. And again, no diss on Monty, because I really can't blame him. I'm not like all the other people. Some people were blaming the shit out of him, and I'm like, his wife died, man. Like, I'm sorry that he wasn't focused on basketball, guys. But
that's like what people were talking about Wiggins last year. I was like, dude, his dad was going through his dad was dying like the entire season.
Right.
Like,
right.
Come on, like calm down.
It's the AI quote that all got misconstrued as him complaining about having to practice, but it actually had nothing to do about practice. It had to do about him burying his best friend.
Yeah.
And everybody wanted to, picture him as the bad guy. Insanity.
You're right. Because the topic of his friend never came up in that. It never really came up in that conference. It was all about practice. It was all about the idea of practice. Why he wasn't there.
Yep. But it was, and I loved about it was that it was all media that was worried about it. The Sixers weren't worried about it. The players, his teammates weren't worried about it. Nobody was worried about it. Just media trying to draw a narrative about him.
Yeah.
Crazy.
Christie. Nice three.
Great shot. Great shot.
43-42.
We're here for the obvious analysis, Zach. Where's your head at? We want the TNT. We want that TNT analysis. My bad. My bad. Why you got no rings, Non? Why you got no rings? LeBron, great swing pass. Action one. Luka, wide open. Yeah.
Three.
Throw him up.
I mean, I might not have any rings, but I do have a platinum plat.
There you go. Okay. Well,
Dinwiddie, guarded by LeBron, swings out to Christie Jr. Christie gets the screen. Back to Clay. Clay for three. No good. Rebound.
I feel like Clay made that one, and now he's just chucking them instead of getting set again. And he's can't get his precision down. Finney for three. That's back-to-back threes for the Lakers. 48-43 now.
Dinwiddie. Slowing the game down a little bit. Half court.
Look at him. They're having to bring Najee right back in because nobody else is playing defense for the Mavericks up top.
Christie to AD.
I mean, how many wide open 3-point shots have we gotten just recently?
Nice hesitation by Christie to let
that's beautiful
Luka
basketball.
fly right past him. Playing like
beautiful
a veteran.
Basketball.
Young
Absolutely.
Kid.
Shane said Panthers to maul the Dolphins tonight. My time. You heard it here first. All right. Hard not to do with many top picks and a competent coach. Yeah, I mean, I agree. I'm glad they were able to unleash Cunningham. Cunningham is a special talent.
Yeah.
Plus one word add for Zach's vocabulary: misconstrued.
Yeah, it's just misconstrued.
Misconstrued. My bad.
Yeah.
My bad.
LeBron will take a seat on the bench.
Yep. Luka makes a free throw. 3-point game. Got Reeves, Vincent in the always get it mixed up. The backcourt. What's the difference between the backcourt and the front court? I don't know why I've always gotten those two mixed up.
Backcourt is the point guards and
okay, that's what I thought. Okay, and front court is your 3, 4, 5. Got it. Okay.
Yeah. Zach for prayers. New words.
Call up Webster. We need a Webster sponsor because I don't make up words. I create words. They're not making them up. I'm creating them. It's different. And I need y'all to understand that, okay?
Dinwiddie. Swing past to Christie. The young boy Christie put in some valuable minutes.
Absolutely.
Back to Christie, was guarded by Luka.
Has Martin never got his confidence back after? Well, I mean, great finish there, but has he never gotten his confidence back after that bad shooting slump he was in with the Heat? Because he's wide open for three a bunch and just opting not to take it.
Yeah, he doesn't just chuck him up there anymore.
Yeah,
he does it, but not as much as he used to.
He's very acrobatic though when he's slashing into the paint. So like I'm not mad at it. I mean, that's a tough layup that he just made.
Very true. Very true. I think he's being more conscious of the offense he's trying to provide.
Oh, pokes out. It's gonna be off Lakers. No. Okay.
Yeah.
Conversate that Webster on misconstrued.
Shut up, Brent.
Me and Nah were trying to figure out the word that I created the other that one stream I was telling you about, but we couldn't figure it out. He went inside so he can be close to the cameraman. Is that what it is? Luka with it, guarded by Washington, works off the hard screen by Vincent. Goes baseline, picks it up. Christie with the good defense, swings out. Finney Smith wants it back. His double team's just going to chunk one up. Oh my God.
52,
oh
47.
My God.
PJ Washington drives. gets the foul.
Gimwell said, you better be excited for the draft, Zach. We'll be exciting who we pick up for that cornerback situation. And I don't know if you knew it already, but Chargers picked up this former Union player. His position's tight end. Interesting. Are y'all going to go cornerback? Y'all need to go wide receiver in the first, Gimwell. I mean, I guess y'all could go cornerback, but y'all's wide receiver room is horrible. Like, don't be wrong. White Boy did his thing, but
they need one more. They need at least one more.
Yeah, but Quentin Johnston, that boy don't got hands. They don't exist. He's got them out on layaway.
So I think from what I heard, the reason why the shirts that all the Dallas fans are wearing are in like Slovenian is because once a player leaves, the merchandising, you can't use their names. So they have to put it in another language. That's why it's in a whole other language.
Oh, that's pretty cool.
Yeah, I think that's what the NBA rules. You can't just use his name anymore because technically his merchandise doesn't belong to you anymore.
Gimel said, well, we released Asante. Well, not really. He hasn't signed with anybody, and we won't re-sign him. We have no one at corner. I do know y'all desperate for a corner, too. So, I mean, I guess y'all will go corner, but this is a weird class to go for a corner. The corners it's not a deep class this year. There's only like 2 of them out there that are really worth the damn. Let me see.
Yeah, he's still in the hallway. Look, he's still in the hallway. Nico Harrison. Still in the hallway.
Yeah. Hiding. I mean, you got what? Travis. Oh, wait. Yeah. Barron and Will Johnson. And then Hare. You probably could wait to the second and get a corner. Unless you're thinking that y'all will go grab Will Johnson. I think a lot of people think Will Johnson is the best in the class. Even though Barron is ranked a little bit higher than him. Will Johnson's a big cornerback, man. 6'2" at corner is crazy. There's a bunch of like big corners in this year's draft, man. A lot of 6'2", 6'3s.
Which is pretty rare.
Yeah. Luka drains the free throws. 47-53 is your score.
2:56 to go for the half expires.
Oh, excuse me?
Yeah,
do you not lose? Okay.
Marshall drives. High
good for you by Najee. Okay. Yeah, I mean, he made AD use all whatever his wingspan is, like 7'3" wingspan, but he got it down.
Smart anticipation. Martin with the easy layup.
People around 2003, 2004 had too much fun and gave birth to monsters. I guess so. Again, Will. I guess so. Yeah, it's a lot, man. I mean, I'm looking at it right now. Will Johnson, 6'2". Javon Revel from East Carolina, he's 6'2". Azaria Thomas from Florida State, 6'2". Darian Porter, Iowa State, 6'3". Za Frazier, 6'3". From UTSA. I don't even know what UTSA is. That Utah? What is UTSA?
San Antonio.
Oh, that's what it is. Yeah.
Yeah.
I mean, those are late. Those are all late guys. You got about 5 guys that's in the first 2 rounds. I mean, there are wide receivers in this year's draft, that's for sure. Because I mean, like obviously your top guys, Burden, McMillan, Ibuka, but even later rounds and Jack Besh, Ty Felton, Jaden Higgins. Tez Johnson, he's a super late because he's short. He's only 5'10", but Tez Johnson, he's a guy you can use in special teams and at wide receiver. Oh fuck! And you got Isaac Tesla late. Isaac Tesla, that I can't believe he didn't go up in draft, man. I would love to get Isaac Tesla. 6'4" wide receiver. Talked to his trainer at the Senior Bowl, man, and he's like, dude, he's like, this dude is special. He's like, it's unreal, his abilities.
I just seen somebody was talking about this kid,
Amber Strepo.
Kyle Williams from Washington State. He looks really nice. It's out in the footage.
Kyle Williams.
Yeah. 5'11", 190. I know he's smaller, but he's like, he looked dynamic, pretty dynamic.
40 said, babe, wake up. Realfanssport is streaming. 40. What up, my brother?
40.
Oh my God! Okay, it's happening.
It's happening. We're live. We're live. Chill out. Chill out.
Oh, 40, did you get a chance to see the new shirt design?
Oh, no.
Can you show it real quick?
Yeah. Yeah, this is the new drops. Anybody wants to go check it out, you can go click that link, realfansports-shop.fourthwall.com. Got some new shirts up there, some new hats, beanies, and our newest meme line, only Real Fan Sports. And of course, our previous drops are three blind zebras, our Real Fan Sports joggers, Yapster, and then our Yapper gang. I get a lot of compliments from the Yapper gang every time I wear it.
Yeah, my sister says every time she wears it, somebody says something.
Yeah, every time I wear it in a public space, someone's like, dude, I love that. Especially whenever wrong one. Especially whenever it's like in a sports related scene, like when I wore it out at the Senior Bowl. Yeah. I had so many other content creators who were like, dude, where did you get that shirt? And I was like, dude, it's ours. And they're like, no shot. And I'm like, dude, that's awesome. They're like, cool. we yap on our channel too.
Turnover, didn't we? Look with the steal.
Luke gonna bring it down, guarded by Washington. Gets the switch to Kenyon, swings out, bad pass. LeBron just able to snag it in, tries to go baseline, no help. Pass out to Reeves, gives it back to him. Now backing down, Dinwiddie spins, turns from the left side, can't get the friendly roll. AD with the board.
I hope on that last
be hard with LeBron and AD playing against each other, man. I felt like they had a even better connection when him and Kyrie had during those years.
I think they did. I think there was a frustration from LeBron with AD because AD just would never take over. He'd randomly do it, but
yeah,
and it probably is weird. But at the same time, now
basketball wise, it's weird. I think basketball wise, it's not as weird because I think you're right about that. But I think friendship wise, I think they were really close. Like they remind me of how him and Dwayne used to hang out, how him and Kyrie used to hang out. You know, up until the stuff exploded with Kyrie, but. Mm-hmm. Ron, Jeremy, what up, brother? Said AD? Only Real Fan Sports is my kind of platform. Yeah, good dog. Get you a shirt, Ron. Get you a shirt, baby. I got to get me one. I'm waiting to get a paycheck in, a couple paychecks in, so I can grab one.
Yeah.
I need to get both. I need to get that one, and I need to get another one of the three blind refs because I got the wrong size of that one. Make sure if y'all do go to purchase a shirt, if you're in a different country, to go and make sure the sizing is correct. I think it's all set in American sizes, so you need to go through and figure out what the equivalent is. Also, if you go and grab one of the cheaper shirts, those do tend to run a bit smaller, so you probably want to size up.
Yeah, I was going to say that the price, if you notice it's cheaper, that it probably runs a little small.
Yeah. Doncic up top. Finney Smith on the buzzer. No good. I want a only Real Fan Sports string. I keep joking around with someone while watching March Madness that Zion James is such a Heat player. Go Florida. Zach, we are live. You sure it's not a glitch in the Matrix? It's not a glitch. Not a glitch. So you're saying there is no Deion Sanders in this round? At corners? No, I think the first two up are really good. If we're talking cornerbacks, I think the first 2 or 3 cornerbacks are pretty good. Barron and Will Johnson, those are like your for sure 2 front runners. The other guys I don't know much about. Chevon Revel, he's really sparked a lot of interest, but he's from a small school, so it's always a risk when doing that. Trey Amos, he has his upsides, and then he also has some really bad downsides. Very inconsistent from what I've seen from him. I'm sorry. No, I'm sorry. I'm not sure about Trey Amos. It was a guy from Iowa State. I think he actually plays safety.
Darren Porter.
Another guy I really like too was Jacob Parrish from Kansas State. He's a very short cornerback. He'd probably be better at safety. He played a lot of safety during the Senior Bowl, and he looked really good. Right? He was active. Like, I don't know if everything is clean about him, but he was very active on all the routes. Was always up and around the ball from the spot, the practices that I saw and times I was paying attention to him.
Yeah. Surprised there's no Penn State guys.
Yeah.
Penn State always put out DBs.
Before he said, damn, Luka, light him up. Yeah, Luka right now leading all scores by a lot. 31 points so far on his return back to Dallas, and it is just halftime. 31 points, 3 steals, 3 assists, and 3 rebounds. Luka is doing something special today. He's definitely trying to give the Dallas crowd a show. Outside of that, everybody else has just been complimentary to what Luka's done. Not like anyone's playing particularly bad, but Luka has just been dominating. Rui Hachimura with 3 points, 1 for 3 from the field, 1 for and that was a 3-pointer. LeBron James, just 8 points, not shooting great tonight. He's missed a couple of easy short turnaround jumpers. Jackson Hayes, just 3 points. Austin Reeves with 8, but he's shooting 3 for 4, 2 for 2 from the line. With 3 rebounds and 2 assists. Off the bench, Dorian Finney-Smith with 5 points, 4 assists. When we take a look over at the Dallas Mavericks, a bit more spread out. So far, your lead scorer is Najee Marshall with 15 points, 6 for 9 shooting, 1 for 2 from 3-point range, 2 for 2 from the line, 3 rebounds, 4 assists, and a steal, and has been by far the best defensive player for the Dallas Mavericks tonight. As soon as he steps off the court, you can feel it. PJ Washington with 7 points, AD with a slow start, just 4 points, 2 for 5 shooting, 4 rebounds, 4 assists, and 1 block. Off the bench, you got 6 points from Gafford and 7 points from Christie, Christie's coming out and, he's taking some shots that I feel like he doesn't need to be taking, but he's playing with a lot of hustle and a lot of grit today. So I'm not super mad at it.
Yeah.
Philly versus Braves, 5th inning, still 0-0. Thank you for the update. Trey Amos, after hearing your draft prediction in the future, man, who is that guy? I ain't doing an interview with him. I mean, maybe so, bro.
Celtics are losing to the Magic at the end of 3, 80-61. I'm assuming they must be sitting people because Pritchard is the top scorer right now at 15 points.
Probably so.
Sixers up 75-74 at the end, close to the end of 3. Halftime, Hornets down 45-53 to the Raptors. And Heat over the Bulls 37-31.
There you go. And if anyone comes to us for player predictions of draft stock, we're definitely not the channel for that. Not right now.
I mean, to be honest,
right
nobody is. Even though Kuiper is wrong
nobody knows
most of the time.
Yeah.
Like when I see a documentary of how he became, who he was, and I was like, he basically just guerrilla pimped the situation and made it to the point where people had to believe he was the person to go to when in actuality his numbers are always wrong. And then somebody was like, do you know he's wrong like 65% of the time? And I was like, I believe it. I believe
Yeah.
it.
I saw Mad Dog came out and said something just absurd the other day. I can't remember what it was, but I was just like, yeah, go figure. Nothing changes with that guy.
Yeah.
He might be my least favorite. And that says a lot because especially recently I've absolutely hated Stephen A. I've never had a big issue with Stephen A up until recently, where now every single topic ever since the little altercation with him and Braun, all of a sudden every topic somehow has to be found a way to discredit Braun. And I'm like, all right, dude, can we just, it's been 3 weeks now. Can we just move on to a different topic?
Yeah, he's feeding into the negativity of social media and how that rolls and gets you more looks, more clicks, all that bull.
Yeah. And like the thing and the thing with that whole situation, how it all went down, I agreed with Braun once I figured out that it was the argument about how Stephen A was trying to talk about his parenting skills and was saying that he's being a bad father for putting him in those situations or something like that. And like, yeah, no man should be talking about another man's parenting skills. If you want to talk about LeBron as a player, that's fine. I think LeBron would still be upset about that, but he's not going to confront you about that. And everybody tried to spin it like he was complaining because Stephen A was talking bad about Bronny. It wasn't that. Is that he was calling him a bad father. You don't talk about shit like that when LeBron has been, out of anyone in really just about any league, he's the guy that you look at as a great father figure, comparatively, or at least been the most vocal about it.
Yeah.
In my eyes, whether I'm right or wrong, that's up to discussion. But Scott said totally off topic, but he just topped at 89. Whoa, hell yeah. Come on.
That's pretty cool.
Come on, Chad. Hell yeah. He only played one inning today, right, Skylar? Or did they keep him in for longer? 89 is crazy. So he's going to hit 90 by next season. He's going to be in the 90s for next season. That's awesome.
Shit, depending on his progression, he might hit it this summer.
Mm-hmm. That's awesome.
Yeah.
When Australia was playing the West Indies in cricket, I can still remember a poster someone had made. Hooper is super, Harper is sharper, but Bevan is heaven. That's pretty good. Hooper and Harper played for West Indies while Bevan played for Australia. Okay. You know what? That's a good sign, man. That's a good sign right there. No disrespect.
Yeah, keep it
some
clean.
Fun little banter. Yeah, I like that. Yeah, that's awesome, Skylar.
That's pretty cool, though.
Yeah. Best luck to him. I know. I think they were talking about doing some different showcases and stuff this summer and stuff, and trying to really get locked in so he can hopefully be the ace next year.
Oh, wow.
I hope he can get it. I hope he can get it, man. He's good. He's so good. Just needs the opportunities to show it.
Yeah.
And hitting 89, that's something that'll do it. That'll definitely do it. Did you see that 16-year-old that was touching like 93, 94 not too long ago?
I saw it on freaking I saw it yesterday. Yesterday night when I couldn't go to sleep, I saw it on YouTube.
What was his name?
He was hitting 94. It was like 94, 90. It was 94 was the highest he did.
Oh, damn. Oh, shit. I didn't even see this. There's a kid named Jack Bauer. I wonder if he's related to the other Bauer. He hit 102.
How old is
he? I'm trying to figure out how old he is.
Thank you for subscribing, Max. Welcome to the channel. Through 10 pitches.
102 miles per hour. That's insane.
Cool,
it doesn't say his age.
Yeah, that definitely got the coach's attention. 10 pitches, 2 strikeouts. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
I definitely
can't beat that. So no, yeah, that's really good. Is he still pitching right now? What up, Max? Welcome to the channel. Thanks for subscribing, brother.
I'm gonna put this stuff up and I'll be back.
All right, do you think, man? I'd be like, damn, he's got my attention now. Absolutely. Still remember when animal lovers tried to sue Randy Johnson over killing the bird that flew between him and the bat? Did they really try to sue him? I didn't know about that. I was too young to pay attention to that. That's crazy. Fuck's sake, why I think he was doing 89 in the highway. No, pitch. No. 89 miles per hour pitch. Said no, game's over. They rotate. Oh, they rotate every inning. Well, that don't matter, man. Having one inning, 10 pitches with 2 strikeouts, that's impressive. That's impressive. See, I'll message him on Game was like, yeah, we're celebrating her brother speeding down the highway. That's crazy. I mean, if you're a bird, you would not want to fly between Randy and a batter when Randy's throwing 100 miles per hour. Right. You were spot on with that one, brother. You were spot on with that one. But we're about to get back from halftime. Score, like we said earlier, 60-57. It's been the Luka Doncic show, 31 points so far. Last time he faced the Mavericks was in LA. He dropped 19 points, 12 boards, and 13 rebound, triple-double. A little ways off the triple-double, but he's definitely stacking up the points right now with 31. Don't forget, guys, vote in the poll, hit that like button, all that good YouTube, subscribe, turn the post notifications on. Our next live stream, I will be live tomorrow. I don't know for how long. I don't know when exactly the start time will be. I think I'm going to try to set it for I think I'm going to set it for 10 and make sure I'm up by then at least, but I may get on at like 8:45 and go ahead and cover the Masters up until I got to leave for work. I'm kind of mad. I think I'm gonna miss some of Bryson DeChambeau's because he steps up late tomorrow. But we're gonna watch some of that. We're just gonna hang out. I may even leave at some point. I think I want to go try to see about possibly getting a little workout in tomorrow. We'll see. See how I'm feeling. Vladimir Guerrero Jr. just signed a 14-year-old $500 million contract with Toronto Blue Jays. Yeah, they get him early, man. They definitely get him early. That's crazy. Jeez, 500 mil. I want to look that up. I want to figure out what the contingencies are with that. Is it junior or is it the third? Because junior's in the league. Is it the third? Oh, you said, oh, never mind. I thought we were talking about people that are young that sign a crazy contract. You're talking about the player right now. My bad. I thought that was like ridiculous, but I was like, I have no idea. Okay, never mind. I'm where you're at now. I'm where you're at. A 14-year contract worth 500 mil. I mean, yes, that's awesome. That's crazy. I thought you were talking about they signed a 14-year-old. Like that definitely is something teams do. They try to get you before you even get into college. There was a kid that pitches for LSU that they were trying to sign and have him not go to college. All right, looks like we're about to get back started finally. Let's see. Want to check something real quick. Okay, no, that works out pretty fine. All right, good deal. Said youth player signed 5 mil. I mean, I can't say much with me thinking Buddy was driving 89. I mean, fair enough, dude. That's why I was like, let me go look at the contract. I was like, there's got to be something in it to where it's like just like a ridiculous bullshit. I was like, that doesn't make sense at all. But I was like, all right, sure. It's one of those things where I read a comment and just didn't process the comment before I spoke. Yes, sir. Hit that like button. For that money, you can hire a personal professor to graduate your ass in any profession. You ain't lying. Ain't lying. All right. So we'll start off second half. Dallas will start off with the rock to bring it down by just a little bit. They held most of the lead in the second quarter, so they got to be feeling pretty confident. They just need a couple more shots to go, and they really need AD to start popping off. AD now guarded by Braun, swings out Najee. Najee gets a switch. They're trying to work it underneath the AD. He's going to get trapped by both Jackson Hayes and Austin Reeves. It'll lead to a jump ball between Hayes and AD, which you shouldn't do. Study your own way. Good. Very, very true, Genwill. Very true. All right. Jump ball at the free throw line. Hayes and AD. AD won the tip at the beginning of the game. And it will be won by Hayes this time. Reeves directing traffic, finds Hayes. Now works it over to Luka. Luka guarded by Najee Marshall. Luka finds the pass over to Austin Reeves. Reeves guarded by Washington. Dribble, tween's going to go ahead and pull up the three. No good. Rebound. All clear for AD. Passes up to Najee Marshall. Marshall working around now, feeding AD. Looks like they want to get him involved early. He'll feed it back out, though, to Clay. Clay to Lively. Lively back to AD. They're trying to set up for the three-point shot. Clay is going to work around, get the double team behind the back pass. Low, AD shoots it anyway. No good. And these are the complaints that we've always had with AD. When he first brought the ball up, he could have easily went into the post and tried to draw a double team. Instead, takes a ugly three that was passed horribly. Now it's going to be a missed shot on the other end. Washington is going to go all the way to the cup, blows the layup, and AD can't gather a rebound. Lakers ball. Going back the other way. Still 60-57. I don't know what Reeves was yelling at. He was yelling at something, though. Luka to bring it down, guarded by Washington. Works around the screen. Double screen. Has Hayes in the middle. Hayes kicks out Rui Hachimura in the corner. No good from three. Rebound AD. No baskets to drop so far as Najee spins his way inside. Gets the foul. And we'll go to the line to shoot two. Again, Dallas hoping to win this game to seal their own fate in the playoffs and put themselves as a clinch for the play-in. That or a Suns loss, which will be taking place after this game. OKC and Phoenix. Phoenix, if they lose to OKC, then Dallas is into the play-in. Whereas of right now, I think they'll be going up against the Golden State Warriors. I'm sorry, it won't be the Golden State Warriors. It'll be the Timberwolves, I think. LeBron with it up top, guarded by Clay, works around Jackson Hayes' screen, picks up his dribble, finds Reeves in the corner. Reeves trying to do some fancy work. He's going to get tipped out of bounds by Najee Marshall with 1.9 seconds on the clock. So it's going to be a quick inbound and shot. They're calling it a kick ball. I didn't see a kick. Reeves has to chuck one high in the air, and it's going to go way off the top of the glass. 24-second violation. Back with the Lakers, 60-58. First to the Bambino. Washington bring it down. Trying to free up AD. AD's going to get doubled, work his way inside, reverse layup, and one.
Is it the shoes?
Finally, some aggressiveness by AD. Gets the over-the-top pass, spins around Hayes, draws the contact, and gets the reverse layup and one. You know, I don't normally agree with Doris, but Doris is speaking nothing but facts right now. It's a frustrating thing that AD doesn't always play with that kind of effort. It's always been the frustration ever since he got that first ring. They're going to call a travel on Luka. Okay. All right. Don't see that call that often anymore. I didn't even see him travel, if I'm being completely honest. I thought he caught it on the hop. But nevertheless, Dallas will get the ball back, tied up 60 all. They're running the exact same play, trying to get it down low to AD. He's going to find he's going to find Najee. Najee back out to Washington, now to AD. AD gets double team, loses control of the ball. Reeves with the steal. Now Doncic bringing it down court, guarded by Lively. Goes inside, draws contact, puts it off the glass. No foul, but gets the easy bucket to go back up 2 for the Lakers. Najee going cross court, feeds AD up top, swinging around out to the corner. PJ Washington is going to go in and lose the ball once again. Back-to-back steal for the Lakers of careless handling. LeBron pulls up the little all-the-way jumper down the baseline, gets it to drop. Najee trying to push the tempo up. AD trails in late, gets the ball. Guarded by LeBron, gets the switch on to Rui Hachimura. Is going to shoot from the top of the key. No good again. And again, those effort things that we talk about with AD just not happening, right? Taking the easy way. Luka drives inside on Lively, draws the contact, gets the foul. And once again, this is literally what AD could do every single time. His handles like a point guard, played point guard through his high school, and I think even at the beginning of his college, but instead decides to pull up from 20 feet. Luka to shoot 2. First free throw drops. $34 points now, trying to make it 35. 5 rebounds, 3 assists, along to go with it. And the free throw is good, 66-60. Lakers on a good run here to start the third. Dallas with a lot of careless turnovers. Nadia Marshall brings it down. They'll feed AD once again up top. Let's see if he'll get aggressive this time. He'll hand off. Dinwiddie wants to get in the low post. Good defense there by Finney Smith. Feeds out to Clay. Clay gets trapped inside, has to kick out. Extra pass. Washington now guarded by LeBron. Tries to step back. LeBron all over him. Swings inside LeBron. Reads the pass. Gets it. Now pushes the Doncic. Doncic out to the corner behind the back. Little slow dribbler to Hachimura. Cash money. Rui Hachimura off the assist from Luka Doncic. 69-60. Timeout, Dallas. Where's Carlos when I need him? Coach. I need a timeout. Coach. It's my favorite soundbite that Carlos had. Hey, shout out to my brother Carlos, man, on Educated Sports Talk. Carlos and PJ and TJ. Don't you forget them. I'm about to break my charger again, guys. I don't know if y'all watched the most recent, one of the more recent reactions. I think it was the most recent one. I almost broke my charger. Trying to troll and act like an ass, and I slammed my arm down and I snapped my charger right out. I thought it was done for. It was done for. Whew. But it looks like this is starting to be similar to what the Spurs and Clippers game was last night. Feels like the Lakers are now on a run. There's yet to be anyone to get hot for the Mavericks. and they're just not able to work their way back at the moment. Now you're seeing the Lakers, who had Luka, was a hot hand, obviously, in the first half. But in the second half, they're starting to get some other players involved. Rui knocks down a big three. LeBron playing with some energy, getting some steals. Reeves with a steal as well. Now, once all these other players start opening it up, it's almost like put them in a casket. I got places to go. I don't know why that was so catchy at the moment. Commercials for medicine shouldn't have such catchy songs. They just shouldn't. They just shouldn't have such catchy songs. I don't know what this is. There's some new thing on StreamYard, guys. Just y'all can feel free to ignore it. I don't really know what this is. I'm just sharing it. Okay, so it's just a message to help promote StreamYard. Oh, okay. Okay. Pretty cool, I guess. Some wings sound good right now. I ain't gonna lie, but the last couple times I've gotten wings, they weren't that good. I lie. We went to B-Dubs when we were out there at for the Senior Bowl in Mobile, and we got some B-Dubs, and those wings were actually really good.
I haven't had B-Dubs in a long time.
They're so hit or miss, man. That's why I never even bothered with getting them. But the last time I went out there, or the last time I had them, it was really good.
Yeah, that's my biggest issue with them, because they are hit and miss, and for the price, you can't afford to be hit and miss for the price you charge.
No, you can't.
Wings.
No. Well, you pay for the experience is what it really boils down to. At places like that, it's the same thing with like your Hooters and your Twin Peaks and all that stuff. You pay for the experience of being in the building. But it's
Hooters
like
actually got good wings though.
Yeah. Najee, pull up, got it. But yeah, we had it, and we got like 100 wings.
Yeah.
We got like 100 wings because we had like 6 of us, and man, we tore them bitches up.
Mm-hmm.
We got like 10 different. No, we got like 12 different flavors. Like, oh man, it was good.
That's funny. Najee then Woody. Then he's going to drive cross court pass to Washington. Washington for 3.
Yeah, you gotta take that for sure.
No good.
Bron with a board. See if LeBron's going to try to get hot. We saw that fall away jumper here. I know he hasn't scored under 10 points since like 2014. He'll go ahead and drive in with the left-handed layup there. 73-72 or 62. My mistake.
Najee Marshall.
Shane said we don't get a lot of medical ads here. We're more alcohol and gambling. Fair enough. Y'all's gambling ads are hilarious because they always end with like
give and go between AD and Marshall. Marshall for 3. It's good.
The Australian gambling ads at the end where they do the call this number or whatever, they always say something hilarious. Like one of them is your next bet is likely to lose. It's like what it says at the end, and I'm like that's hilarious. Luka tries to alley it up to Finney, kicks out Hachimura for a triple. Got it. Ian, my guy in the building, said, how good has Aussie Giddy been lately? He's been pretty decent, man. Pretty decent.
Marshall swings it out to Klay Thompson. Thompson step back. Rimmed out.
I honestly am like a hater of Giddy. I haven't really watched him much this year. I have heard he's been playing much better, though. But I never understood the hype with Giddy in the beginning.
Yeah, I mean, at one point he looked to be a good facilitator, but then all the drama was happening. So
it was even before. It was even before the drama that I kind of left it. But yeah, the drama didn't help either.
No, it didn't.
AAC parking straight up full. What is AAC? Is that the what is that? Is that the arena?
Oh yeah, he's over there in that area.
40. I don't know if it'll happen, but like I'm really because I actually had someone that invited me to it as well. But I would love to try and go to a Rangers game sometime like late this summer, like maybe July or August, if I can fall into a money pit or something like that. Would you be down to go to a game, brother? Say block to the pad, so I got to go around to go to the house. Oh, damn, that sucks. Yo, what's your name? Pete Pizza Hut, but you can call me Pete. That's funny.
Yeah,
that was good. What the hell is this? Remix. Oh, it could have been way better. What is happening? What is this commercial? Car commercials are either like, are for the most part, the most random shit ever. Nothing to do with a car at all. Like, nothing to do with a car at all. What was that? What I watch?
I mean, that with that one, if you listen to the song and you look at what's happening on the visual, they're trying to make it seem like the difference in the cars. The girls representing a car too, because you see the other girls, they all dress the same, and then the one girl who sees the girl who's like looking very different with her shirt all disheveled, she's taking off her headband because she's trying to be like her. So it's a subliminal thing more than anything. It's a bad commercial.
Yeah. It's like commercials shouldn't be that subliminal. Like it should be obvious.
Really
like I see it now. Now I see it, but I'm like, I shouldn't have to think. Like I should see 30-second clip and be like, okay, I know exactly what the story is. Yeah, let me know. We'll get you dripped out of Rangers gear. Hey, fuck yeah, 40, hell yeah. If I can get on it, one of these places coming up, not even the big jobs, just like if I can get on at just like a decent job to hold me off till then I definitely would like to go out and go to a baseball game. It's probably been since when did the Cubs win the pennant? It's 2017, 2016.
That's a while ago.
So it was probably 2015 that I went to a Cubs game, maybe 2014. So it's been damn near 11. It's been probably 11 years. So I want to go to a baseball game. I think Scala's dad's going to dad's going to plan on going to a Dodgers game this summer. Her and Buddy.
Oh, really?
Or him and Buddy. Yeah, planning on going to a Dodgers games this year. Najee inside. They had a game for one of the LSU games, and it was actually a damn good one. They had found some good tickets and everything like that, and it was the week they got COVID. And I'm like, that sucks.
That sucks. That's why I'm surprised you haven't gone to a lot of college baseball.
I've never been to a college ball game. I need to. Apparently, they're really fun.
They're fun. College baseball games are fun.
And it's pretty cheap, too.
Because when I used to work at Fresno State, the baseball stadium was right behind our office. And so because I work at Fresno State, they all knew me. I just walk in for free. Go sit down.
Skylar, are you still here? We need to go to LSU game next year.
Christie goes to the rim aggressively with the easy deuce over LeBron.
I think the regular season's just about done, right? They're about to get into playoffs soon, right?
Maybe I don't remember.
I know they're getting close, but I don't know
how many steps did Luka just take.
30. Oh no, there's still a couple games left. Try to see if there's any good ones. There's a Tennessee game, April 25th. That's a Friday. That's draft night though. But I mean, I would miss the draft to go to that. It's the second day of the draft. Whatever.
Yeah.
They play Thursday night. They play Alabama. The Tennessee has a good team this year, right? I'm pretty sure they do.
You gotta see what the rankings are, because I don't know. I know LSU always needs to have a pretty decent team.
No, LSU always has a good team. LSU's had a good team probably the last almost 10 years, if I had to guess.
Yeah.
one of the kids that goes there. They're a young pitcher. He hasn't performed super well this year, but one of their top pitcher or incoming pitcher, Chad played against him, and every game he would have like the whole front rows would be just college scouts out there with their guns.
This list says Tennessee last week they're previously ranked number 1, they're number 5. So
yeah, okay, I thought so. I thought they were a highly ranked team.
Arkansas number 1, Texas 2, LSU 3.
All right,
4.
Reddick, I see you with $100,000 on your wrist. You saw that watch? That bitch was nice.
I didn't see. I was looking at the ranking. I didn't see it.
That North Texas doesn't have a team, but I go to softball. Oh, that's cool.
Oh yeah, softball's fun too.
Yeah.
Softball.
Just come to Australia. All top level sports is priced recently. Yeah. Okay. Let me just get out to Australia. Yeah, no problem. 78-70. Vincent to bring it up. Luka still in the court, guarded by Martin. Gets the switch on to Christie. Christie been playing pretty solid defense, but lets Luka blow by him this time. Step back jumper inside the paint. Won't go. Great rebound by Christie. Or Christie. I keep going Christie.
Cross court pass to Marshall. Marshall to AD. AD high off the glass.
Mavs on a 7-0 run the last 2 minutes, still trailing by 6. Reeves to bring it down. And they want to do the same thing. They want to get the ball to Luka up top. Najee playing some great defense on Reeves. Going to be a backcourt violation. Najee, what he does best, man. So good seeing Najee. I know it's because Kyrie's out, but seeing Najee in a starting position, man, he really does light up the court when he starts.
Yeah.
What up, Daniel? How you doing, brother? Say go softball. Apparently, the Philippines national softball team is good. I don't doubt it, man. All those countries down there are all very good at ball.
Great baseball. Dominican Republic, Philippines,
Dominican Republic, Colombia.
Yeah, they're so good at baseball.
This will be the account I run on in 13 days. This will be the new one. I got you, brother. Martin goes inside, loses it.
His own rebound.
Yep.
Cross-court pass is stolen.
Who is that? Goodwin?
I have no idea.
They said Goodwin. Late season sign for the Lakers. I'm not familiar with his game at all. Find Luka. Luka guarded by Gafford. Gets double team. Kicks out Finney Smith in the corner. Sends the man running. Extra pass to Goodwin in the corner. Back out top. Finney. Get that three. Gonna be short.
Gafford saves it.
Gafford with some good hustle plays, man.
Yeah.
Y'all should have went
wrong. In the corner for 3.
Look, I mean, that is a good look, but if I'm Martin right there, this is what your job has to be as a point guard, right? Feed the guy that just did the hustle play. Gafford was wide open underneath for a dunk. He at the least gets a free throws. He's wide open. Feed that right inside. He goes up high immediately for the dunk. Either gets fouled or just gets the dunk off.
Yeah,
that's like the difference between a point guard and just a person that's filling the position. That's the difference. Yeah. Wow, the day just clicks. Did you see the Miami Heat doing that run dude's morning routine with the expensive water bottle and dunking his face in it?
Mm-mm.
You know what I'm talking about with the guy that does that? Oh my God! Have you just not been on social media the last month and a half? So it's this one guy.
I've only been on YouTube. That's it.
There's been this one guy, and he's been posting shorts and reels and stuff like that. And he shows his morning routine. And it's get up at 3 a.m. Wakes up. He has somebody there to put his shoes on, his slippers on for him, and give him his robe. And he walks out. He reads a Bible verse, and then it'll be 3:15. Read a Bible verse. 3:30 does this. 3:37 does this, and one of them is he has a bowl with ice and he pours this expensive ass water in it, dunks his face in it, and goes back and forth in the water. And it was became a whole meme thing for the last month and a half.
That would okay. So I just seen a video of this kid who always remakes his parents' kitchen. And always does something wild. He had it in a video, and the mother was like, "I don't even, what is this?" And I was thinking myself, "Why are they doing it? I don't understand why they're doing that." But because I've been on social media.
Yeah, that explains it. I like that kid too. I don't follow him, but I didn't realize he did one. Yeah, because like FaZe Adapt did one.
Yeah.
A whole bunch of people did a version of it. And it was quite funny.
Yeah, I think he had like Saratoga water or whatever he poured in there with ice and stuff like that.
Saratoga, yeah.
And the mom threw the screen out. She was like, "I don't understand the relevance. What's the point of this? It's stupid."
Well, they showed him. They had him at he was sitting courtside at the Miami game yesterday or day before. Yeah. And the mascot did the routine in front of him, and everybody in the comments section were like, "Aren't you supposed to be asleep according to your schedule? It's 8 p.m., sir. You're supposed to be in bed. Like you're not following your schedule."
That's funny.
Oh my god! Good moves by Luka over again. Oh my god! I thought for sure that was going in. They'll get the offensive board, though. 10 seconds now. Luka and Gafford again. This time drives inside, tries to kick out. Vincent gets it. 3 seconds. Floater. Got it. 11-point lead for the Lakers.
I've watched a lot of some of the Lakers games the last couple of weeks, and I've noticed something I never noticed before with Luka. He actually has a limitation to what he can do, and you got to pay attention to what his dribbles. When he gets to the paint, he'll run out of moves, and he gets stuck, and he does it a lot. And I was like, people don't when you try to throw a shoulder into the body of the defender. Yeah, if the defender backs up a step and a half and he can't make contact, he freaks out mentally. He freaks out in his head. You see it because he don't know what to do, and he'll try to do that little one-legged fadeaway. But if you just step off of him while he's dribbling, he runs out of moves. And I was like, I've seen like the last 5 or 6 games he's done that. I was like, why I never paid attention to that before? Like he literally runs out of moves.
Interesting. Oh yeah, that's a 2.
Yeah, that's a 2. 83-74, 1:13 to go in the third quarter. Najee Marshall going to break it down. Marshall looking to pass it down to Gafford. Gafford easily 2.
Simple. Luke going to bring it down. Guarded by Martin. Works off the high screen from Vanderbilt. Gets doubled by Gafford. Kicks out. Finney Smith, corner 3. No good. Fighting for the rebound. Another offensive board for the Lakers. Vincent now with it up top with 11 seconds. Finney trying to direct. Want to get it down to Luka's hands. Luke gets double instantly. Fins out. Couple extra passes, but Goodwin loses control of the ball. Goes out of bounds.
One too many passes.
Yeah. I don't want to shoot it. You shoot it.
Marshall's going to walk it down. Picks it up before half. Clock starts. Swing pass. Washington for 3.
Oh, God.
Ball. And it goes out of bounds.
Where is my air ball sound? I don't think I have it anymore.
Did you switch it with something else?
Well, remember whenever I lost everything and I had to resend them? I think I'm oh no, I found it.
That's an air ball.
There we go.
Found
it. Yeah. Shot clock, game clock. About the same. Luka with it, guarded by Martin. Christie's going to pick up the double team. Phase out to Vincent. Vincent, 7 seconds. 6, 5, and off. They're going to be an off-ball foul. They haven't fouled a give, so it's fine. But I don't think Martin actually wanted to do it. I feel like the ref might have thought that he was doing it on purpose because I didn't see no contact that was warranted at all.
I mean,
that was quite stupid, but okay.
With these refs the last couple of weeks, not surprised.
Weeks, years,
man. Where is
Luka with the inbound, 7 seconds, 6, 5, Luka, 4, 3, 2, lose it, pass in the corner, 1 at the buzzer, no good. Get that guy Goodwin off the court, please and thank you. Please and thank you. You never think you'd hear that in on an ESPN broadcast, right? Najee Marshall keeping him in the game. That's crazy. Not Anthony Davis, not MVP candidate several times, or maybe not several times, but MVP candidate, several time All-Star, championship winner. That's sitting at 9 points currently with 9 rebounds and 5 assists. Jesus, that's bad, man. Jesus, that's bad. Cheese. All right, now I'm gonna step away for a second. I'm gonna go heat you up some food real fast.
Okay. How do I sync this? Once again, thank you everybody who've been watching or chilling along with us using either as radio or just been kind of watching. If you haven't already, hit that like button. And if you're new to the channel, please subscribe. Have any questions, comments, or concerns, don't be afraid to ask. No question is a dumb question unless you know who you are. But currently 83-76 at the end of 3. Lakers up just by a few. Davis only sitting on 9 points, which is surprising. Najee Marshall with 23. PJ Washington with 7. Derek Lively with 6. Klay Thompson with 3. Such a gap. Like, it doesn't make any sense that Anthony Davis only has 9 points, man. That makes no sense. I don't get it. Don't get it. Says, will Steve Kerr suit up for the Warriors this postseason? You said, will Steve Kerr suit up? You know the answer to that question already. See, I did say it unless, so I knew it was going to be you. Just didn't want to say your name. But how you doing, Gilmore? So to be honest, he probably can drain a 3 or 2 right now. Oh yeah. I definitely think that. I don't think he'd lose that. I know that I know that he shoots with them sometimes in practice. But just like when I don't know if you were seeing when Steph's dad was shooting in his suit, and he was kind of killing him too. LeBron guarded by Dinwiddie, throwing a shoulder and getting to the paint, throws it up, no good. Rebound AD to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie's going to bring it down. Guarded by Gabe. Switching it off, gets to Chrissy. Gets to Gafford. Gafford to AD. High off the glass. Barely touched the fingertips of Davis. Goes right into the rim. Reeves. Oh, Chrissy with the block to Vanderbilt, and the ball goes out of bounds off the Lakers. Great defense for Max Christie. Great defense. Dinwiddie going to walk it up a little bit. High off the pass to AD. AD with the floater. Gaffer with the tip goes back in. 83-80. Reeves bringing it down. Guarded by Christie. Cross-court pass. Gabe Vincent with a bad miss. Christie to Dinwiddie. Dinwiddie looking to get it to AD. AD double team. Shot is up, but no good. It's going to be a foul. I think if you still only got under 9 points, when you get a foul call, you can't look at people and like mean mug them. You ain't done nothing yet.
Who like, exactly are you mean mugging? Yourself?
Well, you not even hit double figures yet. You can't mean mug. AD makes the first free throw. Vanderbilt heads to the bench. Oh, you missed it. It was a great play. Lakers, they was moving the ball pretty well. Got the ball down bottom for like a high alley-oop to Vanderbilt. Christie came in the middle and actually pinned, like, swat him in the air while he was getting to go dunk. I was like, okay, young buck. Good defense.
Yeah.
Playing like a veteran. Reeves trying to get separation. Hits it off to LeBron. LeBron for three. No good. Klay Thompson with the rebound. Klay to Gafford. Gafford. Christie with the putback jam. 83-84. Max Christie sitting on double-figure numbers now. The first lead since 43-42 in the first quarter. Gafford. Guard LeBron. LeBron drives. A little up and under. Good to go.
From what Gimble said, did you see what Kerr told Buddy Hield yesterday?
Yeah.
During the game? Buddy Hield
had this is Steph Curry.
Steph Curry was wide open. Yeah. Steph was wide open for three, and Buddy Hield decided to take it himself, I guess.
Yeah.
And he goes, oh, yeah. I don't know if you met Steph Curry yet, but he's the greatest three-point shooter of all time. Yeah, shake his hand, get to know him.
Yeah. Steph was just laughing. Christie playing like a veteran with the steal. Euro pass out to Klay. Klay spot up three. Got it. 85, 87. Timeout Lakers. Yeah, I saw that. I didn't see it during the game, but I saw because somebody posted it. I was cracking up. He was like, hey, Klay Thompson. He was like, Steph Curry. Meet Buddy Hield. Buddy Hield, meet Steph Curry. He's like, hey, buddy. Steph Curry is the greatest shooter of all time. Passing the ball. I was like, that's actually pretty funny.
I didn't catch that first during the game. I saw it afterwards, and I was like, that's amazing. Because I heard it, but I didn't realize why he was saying it.
Yeah, Buddy has it's not all the time, but sometimes he kind of has like blinders where he doesn't always see the open man. And I think it's because he finally has a green light. He's never had a green light. So finally he has one. He's like trying to take as much advantage as possible, which a lot of times he does well. But there's a few situations where just slow it down. You don't have to go for the three because we don't have numbers down there or nothing. Like I think his shooting, if he's paced himself, he's really good because he's has some of the highest numbers last couple of years. But he does have a propensity to miss a good amount of shots too.
Mm. It says Lakers 5 is selling. Yeah, they're selling a bit.
Yeah.
Well, it took Luka out for a little bit. They'll come back after this timeout.
That's why they got to put their foot on the gas while they're on the bench.
Mm-hmm.
You got to get you need to get that lead to like 15, maybe 18.
Mm-hmm.
So it makes it harder. Excuse me. Oh, I'm supposed to take 2 of those, not 1. I forgot. What's there a iguana on the court?
Whoa, these are fire. I've been craving the Buffalo Ranch Cheez-Its lately. I think next time I go to the store, I'm gonna grab
You
some.
said Buffalo Ranch? I haven't had those.
Oh yeah, they're good, man.
My favorite cheese is the white cheddar. Like, man. I start eating those.
Dirt.
I like demolish those.
Oh yeah.
Luka, guarded by Dinwiddie, swings it off to LeBron. Gets it back to Reeves, back to Luka. I'll turn my buzzer off. Hachimura, easy 2. Oh, I didn't.
Tied up.
AD.
Interesting. They gone a bit smaller with Gafford and AD on the court.
AD with the fadeaway, no good. Terrible shot selection. LeBron drives.
That's a great retake. That's a great retake.
The one thing I never understood with players when they play any big in that position in the bottom of the right underneath the rim, instead of giving them the baseline, you don't give the baseline.
Yeah. Never
Cut
give
the
them the baseline.
off. Face them to go, either make them pass out or make them do a turnaround jumper.
That's fundamentals, man.
And everybody gives LeBron the baseline. I don't get it. Like, he's too athletic to give the baseline. Make him back you down, pull the chair, let him fall, get the travel. Christie.
Foul?
So, yeah, I'm about to say, come on, Luka. I like how he's complaining. He's like, dude, you're literally holding him.
You got him by the jersey in his waist. Like you trying to slow dance.
Dinwiddie. Inbound to Christie. Christie cross court to PJ Washington.
Great defense by Penny.
That ball should be off Hachimura.
I thought so too.
They're gonna say that for Klay Thompson.
Excuse me.
Okay. Guarded by Washington. So we'll switch off to Dinwiddie. Gonna drive, step back, little floater. Reeves.
To Reeves to LeBron. Yep.
Take the damn charge.
Yep.
All the hour outside the circle. You just had to turn around because you knew it was coming.
Then there goes the steal. Allie. No. Hachimura's going to draw the foul. They call him foul out of bounds.
That I don't know.
Boy, she got red bottom boots on. That's crazy.
Oh,
it's definitely a foul. Yeah, it's definitely a foul. Harper is sharper with the fastball and drops it over the wall to give Phillies 3-2 lead over the Braves, top of the 7th. Thanks for the update, Shane.
Nice.
Why are they wearing 44 on the jerseys? Do you know?
You said 44?
Yeah.
I'm trying to think. Is that hold on. Let me look.
AD, guarded by Luka, trying to feed inside. Good ball moving. Christie to Najee. Najee spinning, trying to get inside. Great defense by Finney-Smith. Christie now guarded by Reeves. Kicks out Washington for 3 over LeBron. Rolls it in.
I thought it was for him, but I wasn't sure. But it's for Jerry West. I wanted to make sure if I said it.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Luka, no foul called. Interesting. Thompson trying to make them pay. I can't get it. Hachimura from the corner. No good again. Out. LeBron, offensive board, puts it back in.
96.
Back to a 6-point lead. It was just a draft prediction I saw somewhere, but what do you think the likeliest percentage Giants take both Hunter and Shedeur? 0?
I don't. They'd have to. They'd have to pick their first and then trade back up or really fast.
Like immediately, because there's still a possibility that the Raiders could grab them, and so you'd have to go from the 3rd pick to the 5th pick, 4th pick. Raiders are picking 6, right?
Is it 6? When are you guys picking?
9. We're picking 9. I think you're 6.
I don't remember shit.
To like guarantee that you get them, yeah, you'd have to trade back into the top 5 or trade with the Raiders.
Yeah, I'm like, what would you?
They ain't doing that. You got to stop watching those mock drafts of those stupid ass trades. They are the worst people. They are the worst people, in my opinion. They'd be making trades that don't even make sense.
Yeah, because I'm like, what would you give up to do? You got to give up multiple things for the next 2 drafts and a player.
You have to give first round. You have to give rid of first round next year. Probably first round. Probably a first round next year, a second round this year, a 3rd and 4th and a 5th. Probably it'd be similar to like trade like the Saints did to get Ricky Williams. That wouldn't happen.
Yeah, because Giants are 3rd. Yeah, I don't know about that one. I don't know if they do that. Just looking at that.
Now, if somehow Shedeur gets past the Raiders and the Saints and they want to trade to the 10th, then maybe, or something like maybe not the 10th, but if he gets past them and they trade up to go grab him, like in the mid first round, then maybe that's possible. But I don't think Shedeur gets out of the top 10.
But yeah, but looking at even Chicago, because Chicago's actually in need, I couldn't see them giving up that pick unless they made
no, because they want Warren.
It'd have to be very lucrative with what they're getting.
Yeah,
Niners. I can't see Niners trading that first pick. Can't see Dallas trading the first pick. Can't see Miami giving up the first pick because they actually need players.
Right. And thing is, there is a big drop off on players this year from what a lot of people that I've talked with. That you won't see a bunch of people trading back in the early first, late first probably, but I don't think early. Unless it's just a couple of spots. They won't trade back into the 2nd.
Yeah.
My goodness. What a finish, LBJ. 101.93. Who's the Giants quarterbacks right now? It's Russ and Jameis.
Yes. I think there's a 3rd string guy that's been there, but
Tommy.
DeVito?
Yeah. I really thought Miami was going to let Jalen Ramsey go.
You say you thought
Did they re-sign him?
And also, too, Giants, them getting Shador after paying the money they're going to end up paying for other two quarterbacks kind of wouldn't make any sense.
Yeah.
Because, I mean, regardless of what people feel about Jameis, he is a starting caliber quarterback.
Mm-hmm. They're going to be in the top 5 again next year. They're going to get a quarterback next year is what's going to happen.
Probably. Awesome. That's funny.
All tied up with 7.
Raptors defeat the Hornets 126-96. Wizards lose to the 76ers 122-103. Magic beat the Celtics 96-76. Okay, who did not play?
Nobody did. We gotta look at it.
I'm about to look right now.
Yeah, literally nobody.
Yeah.
Your starting lineup was a guy named Baylor Shireman, Corey Craig, Hauser, Luke Cornett, and Pritchard. And then your bench was Tillman, Norris, Peterson, Quetta, and JD Davidson. Yeah, they're just chilling into the playoffs.
Well, what's crazy is said Jaylen Brown right knee injury, Derek White left ankle, but I don't see Tatum down here at all.
Must have been it's a coach's call.
Yeah, but usually they show it. It's a coach's decision, but they don't show it.
Yeah, that's weird.
Which is kind of weird. It's kind of weird.
Welcome to Genesis. Oh, boy, that burger got me tired. I'm happy because I want to go to sleep early tonight, and it's got me sleepy.
That's good.
Y'all better text me soon after this game ends, because if not, I might be asleep.
He should be home already, right?
He's been getting home around. He's been getting home around like 9:15.
Yeah, because they've been sending him out to Oklahoma, but that's not his normal route. Because before he was getting home like around 8.
Yeah. Celtics have 4 games in hand away and just need 1 win to top the Eastern Conference. We're not the top of the Eastern Conference. Cavs got the top spot locked up, don't they?
I believe Cavs. Yeah,
Cavs are clinched.
Boston's number 2. I mean, looking at what's left over, most of these teams can't catch Boston anyway. Because Boston got 59 wins. Most teams only got like 3 to 4 games left, so nobody's catching them.
Yeah. AD gets doubled. Back out to Najee. Najee for the triple air ball.
That's an air ball.
Ooh. And 1.
Where's the foul? Where's the foul?
Get his leg. Yeah, the hip check. Out of position.
Just take the fucking charge.
Yep.
Instead of him trying to go high, he just takes a half a step over. Charge.
And just sits. Yep.
I understand it's a 6'9", 275-pound man coming through the hole, but you start getting the charge, he's gonna stop doing that.
Shane says scenes the Mavs are like Carlton, they look good but lose. I wouldn't even say that. I don't think the Mavs are good anymore. I mean, Kyrie being out doesn't help the situation at all. But they don't got the talent on the team anymore. I mean, they were already struggling with talent as it was. It was just because Luka and Kyrie did so much.
Well, that's the thing that team that was created for Luka and Kyrie after the run was meant for this year. But when you do all these dumbass changes, it's like it doesn't make sense anymore.
Yeah. Again, it goes back to what I talked about with you the other day with People were trying to come at Mark Cuban about this whole trade, and he's like, I don't own them anymore. He's like, I'm not the majority owner. This is not me. I think it's stupid too.
Yeah.
Like, and ticket prices for Dallas games have gone up. Concessions have gone up. Everything's gotten more expensive. People don't realize, Mark Cuban might not have been the best owner of all time or anything like that. Everybody has their faults, but he tried to at least make the game accessible for most people. And
yeah,
now that he's gone, we're seeing how that's changed. And that the next thing, and then people come in, well, you're selfish for leaving. Well, I'm sorry. He wanted to go spend more time with his kids.
Yeah,
like,
exactly.
Fuck right off. Excuse my language. Say, yep, I'm ribbing my own team. Fair enough. You said only difference is Mavs have won games. That's funny. Ribbon Carlton. I would have loved to see Luka get a triple double, man. I don't think he's gonna be able to now, but yeah, it's not enough time.
What's his other stats?
He still needs three rebounds and 4 assists. Jesus, Luka Magic.
Is it the shoe?
Najee swings to AD. AD back to Marshall. Miscommunication between the
Wasn't
two.
ready for
Ball
it.
was out of bounds.
I don't know why he passes there in the first place. You're one-on-one, and you're Anthony Davis. You're one-on-one. Why are you kicking out to a person covered in the corner? God, dude, I can't stand AD, bro.
I don't get why he's so scared to play down bottom. But it's the same thing I feel about Cat. It's like, just play your position. Nice moves by Reeves.
Oh. Kick out. LeBron. Behind the back. Finney. Rui. LeBron. Goes inside on AD. Step back. Jumper. Short. Back out to LeBron. LeBron behind the back. They're just trying to get cute with it now. LeBron thought about wanting to dunk that, and he's like, wait, I'm 40. What is happening?
He tried to beat the clock by throwing it up there.
That was the funniest shit I've ever seen. It's chaos. Doesn't stop me from loving them and praying they win a game on the weekend. Hey, nothing wrong with that, Shane. Excuse me. Sorry about that.
You're fine.
2.5 minutes to go.
Washington drives against Luka. Foul call.
I'm going to get a anti-ass.
Yeah. This cough is making my damn head hurt. PJ shooting free throw. Misses the first one short. Nuggets and Kings are warming up currently. Jokic on pace to be first player in NBA history to finish top 3 in points per game, rebounds per game, and assists per game. And y'all still saying Shea for MVP. Okay.
I'm with you on that one, brother. I am SGA hater, though, so I try to keep my opinions out of it.
I'm not even a hater. I just think it's the same thing we talk about when I talk about LeBron. You're too talented to flop. Why are you flopping?
Yep. That was a travel.
Yeah, it was. Marshall, offensive. Yep.
Offensive, yeah. Reeves. Yeah, smart basketball. Reeves would, smart IQ play. I love to see the replay out because I wasn't sure if he was in position or not. It was close.
I pulled that assist page up. That sound over here is loud as hell.
Is it really?
Yeah. We got to close this.
Luka with it up top, guarded by Chrissy. And they're just kind of letting the clock wind down. 12 seconds, 10. Luka drives inside, right-handed. Yeah, just puts it up. Everyone's kind of giving up. 110-94. Here comes the bench.
The bad thing about it is 110-94.
40 points. 45 points for Luka Doncic.
110-94, 135. You can still win this game. I don't care what people say, what nobody say.
Oh, yeah.
Dallas can still win the game.
They have no one that can shoot from three right now. They're shooting 34% from three. Best shooter is Nadi's 2 for 5. PJ Washington 3 for 7. Clay 2 from 7. I mean, the only person that you could think that would get hot is Clay. I don't trust any. There's no other shooters on the team. PJ can sometimes do it, but I wouldn't trust him.
He's been PJ's been kind of been cold this whole game though. And AD, it feels like somebody told him not to play his best today.
13 points, 5 for 13, 0 for 2 from 3, 3 from 5 from the line, 11 rebounds.
Yeah, 9 points until like the third quarter. Like, bro.
Yeah.
Another person that's too physically gifted to play the way he does.
Woo! Are they going to bring Luka back out to close the game out?
Probably.
See if he can drop 50. He'll drop 50. 5 points away.
If they took off all the starters from Mavs, then yeah. So I see Dinwiddie, Christie. I know.
Yeah, he took all the starters out. He's not even out there anymore. And we got Bronny. They were just bringing him in to get his round of applause out. Fair enough.
Yeah.
And now they're gonna bring Bronny in. That makes sense. I was about to say that's kind of risky to have him play the last minute and a half. I mean, for no need at all.
if Dinwiddie and Marshall are not in, I'm going to the coach like, look, put me in. I don't care about this. I don't care about his farewell. I don't care about his farewell. I'm coming to win. I want to win. I want to ruin his farewell. Somebody put me in.
Excuse me. Will we get to see a Bronny 3? Seems like he's been good for one of those at the end of games.
Yeah.
Martin missed the free throw.
Not surprising. Yeah, it's no touch.
They are literally fire Nico. The fire Nico chants are out. Fire Nico and Luka, obviously very emotional still after today's performance.
Yeah.
LeBron, you weren't feeling it, Bronny. That was the one they wanted you to take.
Yeah, you did a step back. You should have shot it. Vincent lose. Powell rebound to Christie. Christie Dinwiddie.
So do we see a complete collapse of the Dallas Mavericks now, or do you think there's a ability for them to get back into playing competitive basketball again? Within the next 3 years. I
still think that. I think they'll be fine. I still think they got. Yeah, they're not as bad as other teams.
Yeah.
I think, unfortunately, the identity that they were forming, they can't continue that same path. So they have to create an identity around AD and Kyrie. Kyrie decides to stay because he has renegotiation this summer. So he may leave because of what Nico did, because Nico showed that he's not loyal to anybody.
Right. Well, and again, I mean, that's like kind of what I'm talking about. It's like, if your star player, the MVP runner, led you to a championship, isn't able to stay. Like, I mean, how do you feel about your job security? Like, how do you trust your ownership? Things like that would make me nervous as a player.
It'll make you nervous, but because of the business side of it, you still got to perform. Because if you don't perform, then you get cut, or he decides to trade you or get rid of you. No one's going to pick you up because you didn't perform.
Good pass. Get that.
They stopped playing him too.
Yeah. He played some minutes against the OKC the other day. Not a bunch, but he played some.
Yeah, but he went from like being like the hype for this. You didn't hear him no more.
Yeah.
Which is kind of crazy.
And that'll just about do it. No fouls, no nothing. Let's close it out, man. I don't even think we need to look at the stats. LeBron out of nowhere was able to string together 27 points. Luka Doncic, obviously the game leading scorer with 45 points, 8 rebounds, 6 assists, and 4 steals all over the ball this today's game. And his return back to Dallas. We had an emotional Luka at the beginning and the end of the game. We got some fire Nico chants going out in the crowd as Dallas fans are regretting what they lost. It's a tough place to be in. As we alluded to earlier, hopefully they can work something out to bring them back to some competitive play. But I think they went from a team that went to the finals that is like borderline playoff team. And, it's a weird place to be at if you're the Mavericks, especially with Kyrie Irving being out right now. I mean, some upsides. I mean, I thought Daniel Gafford had a pretty good game today. I like what I saw out of Christie in certain moments. Najee Marshall, obviously had a pretty good game. He led the team in scoring. He shot 9 for 14 with 23 points. And the big thing, which I feel like anytime a team loses and AD's on the team, you look at AD's stats and you're like, where'd he go? It's really confusing to me.
He had 9 points until the third quarter, which is you are one. As much as people talk about how fragile your body is, if you put your mind to it, can be the most dominant player in the NBA. And there's nobody that can say you can't be. You just choose not to play that way. And I don't get it. I don't get it. I don't understand it. I don't get it. Like, Marshall played amazing today, which is what we've always talked about, being back in the Pelicans. The potential was always there for him to be really good. But because of the hierarchy of the Pelicans, it was for him to be that guy. But now he's in a position where he can be that guy. But also you got Dinwiddie. Now Christie, who's making a name for himself. And you still have Kyrie, who probably will be gone for at least a year and a half. So the potential for this team to still be a rim level or borderline play-in team is not the most worst thing that can be. Because there's other teams that won't even make that. You know what I'm saying? So you can still build from that. But AD has to be great. It's going
to be an interesting offseason to see what they actually do. What things change with will Kyrie remain there? Will he leave? I don't know what AD's contract situation is. Like all these different pieces. Like you said, when you build a team around what Kyrie and Luka have to offer, which is very unique skill sets and need unique demands, and then you kind of switch the flip the script on it. It really changes a lot of things, and it's going to take a good GM to rebuild this team. Good conversation between the GM and the coach to come up with a game plan. And I mean, not we've talked about it several times, but just the fact that Jace Kidd didn't even know that this trade was a possibility at the time and stuff like that. Things like that just don't make sense to me. It just seems like such a slap in the face
in that news conference afterwards. You can see in his face, he was pissed. 2, he was like, I have no fucking idea this was going to happen. Like, you didn't even come to me. You didn't give me a phone call, a text message. You just did what you did because of whatever behind the scenes you and the actual owner didn't agree with. And you just screwed our team. for the next how many years, you know?
Right. Yeah. And then if you're Lakers, man, I'll tell you what, man, this is probably, and it's been a small sample size for me. Like I said, I haven't watched much NBA this year, but what I've seen out of this game and then also out of the OKC game, where in the OKC game, they were shooting lights out for three. Today, they didn't shoot well from three. They shot just 33%. So, but like defensively, I mean, the efforts that you're getting out of guys like Dorian Finney-Smith, is unbelievable. Hachimura, Luka even had a little pep in his step, but I feel like that also has some emotional reasons. But that's what Luka does in playoffs. He doesn't do it all throughout the during the regular season, but we know he has that extra motor when he needs it. And I feel like they're a team that's going to be tough to beat, especially if you allow them to play their style of basketball. And that's. And with guys like Luka, like LeBron, they're really good at playing their form, their style of basketball.
That's the thing. When it comes to the Lakers, you can limit parts of the game for both of those stars because their bench is not a good bench. Their bench is not good. Their bench defensively, because they're long wings, but they don't play like they're long wings. They don't play like they're athletic. They don't play that way. They should eat. The one thing why the Warriors able to beat them is because one thing, AD was gone. Because they couldn't get to the paint as much as they wanted to when they played them the last 9 times. You see, once AD's gone, everybody's getting to the paint easy. Because LeBron and Luka take off on defense so much.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. So, and that's the thing. Like you saying you're bringing a defensive minded person to the Mavs, but then the Lakers, like that was part of your identity because you had a paint that was hard to get into. Now, it's not. Luka's not going to do that.
No, he's
and
not.
LeBron, he's going to play defense, but half the time
at moments
because he is 40 years old, so he has to rest. That's understandable, but they're still going to be formidable in the playoffs. Especially depends on who they play first. But if they play somebody that's like a Denver, if they have to play like a Denver, it's going to be a very interesting matchup for them. OKC is going first round. I guarantee you that. I don't care who they play. They're going first round.
Think so?
Okay, see, the Warriors have beat them 3 times without Butler. So it's like everybody keeps talking about them and say, yeah, they're still young in the mind.
I've always said with OKC is that depends on who's reffing is the way I look at it. If they allow Dort to be inside of everybody's shot, if they allow Dort to play ridiculously, play football. And then the opposite side they do touch fouls, then that's when OKC wins. But whenever the reffing doesn't allow for that kind of nonsense, they win or they lose.
When the ref is balanced, they can't win a game. They might be able to keep the lead throughout the first and second, but when that third comes, because they're not getting those calls like you said, they can't keep the lead. They can't. It's not in there.
And again, this is the thing where we're loving the development. Still love the development of OKC. I mean, they've done it the right way. They've done it through the draft. Great coaching, great leadership through SGA. They play for each other. I feel like Chet has had like a little bit of a down year comparatively. So there's certain things, and they still will grow and they still will get better. But and it's not always. But I feel like it's too much of times where they're relying on the foul calls in order to give them the advantages and allow them to wake up. Because like I said, once they realize that they're allowed to get all up within someone's space. I mean, this is why BI hasn't played another game yet is because of Dort. That's why I can't stand that dude, but is because he's all inside of his shot and standing underneath, not giving him a place to land, ends up giving him a high ankle sprain. And, it's just things like that. But yeah, so I don't know if we'll have another NBA game before the playoffs. I know the playoffs are just a little. I think the first. I know NHL playoff starts on the 19th, which is Saturday. So we may have an NBA game if there's a good one. That's some type of thing whether whoever wins or loses is in the play-in or not in the play-in. If we have something like that, maybe we'll try to find something. I know tomorrow I'll be live at some point for the Masters and probably do a Master stream just for a bit. It's more going to be just like kind of a kickback. We're just going to hang out, watch and talk and BS for a couple hours, and then I'll probably hop off. And then we'll also have a stream on Friday morning for the IPL, Indian Premier League cricket between the Knight Riders and the Super Kings. And yeah, again, Will said, don't get it twisted. Kid had some issues with Luka, but I don't think he wanted it to be resolved that way. Yeah.
Hell no. When you have a generational talent, you're willing to forgo some issues to keep him on your team.
Yeah. But anyway, guys, let's not have some last words. We'll go ahead and call it for the night. All good.
I will say, mean, like I said, I do like OKC. I like the potential. I like how they built them. I liked all that. They did the same way when they brought in KD. They built it the right way. It just didn't work that time. And I think this time will work, but I don't think it's their time right now. I see the Cavs being a better team than them. I see the Celtics being a better team than them. I think Houston can get their number because the way Houston plays, the same way they play, just a little bit more aggressive. And if they're gonna call the fouls, that's gonna be how many players gonna be tossed out of that game from both sides. You know what I'm saying?
You ain't lying.
It's gonna be an issue. So they're gonna have to taper that down. But regardless, I think this playoffs last couple of games for the West is gonna be very interesting. So if your team's in the West, pay attention to every little game, everything that happens.
Everything matters at this point.
Look forward to the actual postseason to see what happens with Kyrie, what happens with KD. Where does KD go to the East? Does KD stay in the West? There's rumors. No, there's no rumors right now, so no one knows. If he goes to the East, he might be the most dominant player in the East.
Yeah, I'd be right about that. Tuna gets his first ding of the year. Put the Phillies in front in the ninth. Oh, there we go.
Thanks, Shane.
But yeah, alrighty, guys. I'll catch y'all tomorrow for the Masters. We'll both catch y'all on Friday for IPL. Make sure y'all keep a lookout. I think we're gonna have a video dropping either tomorrow night. This is the game plan. Tomorrow night.
Tomorrow night. Yeah.
Perfect. All right, guys. Appreciate you guys. Love you guys, and we will catch you on the next one. Cheers.
Peace out, y'all.